you knew. Mic drop, then alarms, now they press snooze. Mainstream spinning, but I won't play that game. A nuclear flow, turning that you from motivational flame. Megan Fox crushing all the talking heads as they spoon feed their paid piggies. Gotta keep them misled with blazing Lego vision. I see it all the signs, exposed in the agenda. Miss these epic rhymes. Intellectual assault on the mainstream, not in the current of the mainstream. Medium smart will never be silenced. They won't let spin, fighting appliance. With intellectual assault on the mainstream, never ride in the current of the lame stream. Bro, I can burn water, but I'm spitting facts. Top shelf, sorting mass stacks, reporting news, and not like you make it. I'm award winning, and I don't have to fake it. Megan Fox, an authentic voice, giving the masses a hard-hitting choice. That umbrella guy, hammering his song, while Megan Fox rights those wrongs. Now we hit the end of this tune, declaring what it isn't even new. Making dinner and still chopping rhymes like granite. In my area code, please, you're not even on my plan. Yeah, you're outclassed and you never knew. By the time I press singleizer through, breaking stories while you're chasing hunches. I'm a news titan, never pulling punches.
OMG. I set the stream for tomorrow. I didn't mean tomorrow. I meant tonight. So if you're here, good for you. You're at the right time. I was sitting out by the fire just now with Mr. Fox, and I got a little text on the phone that says Laura Owens has decided to come up with a new explanation for why she has done the thing she has done, why she has committed perjury, why she has misled men, given them dating contracts, etc. She has a new explanation, everybody. And you're going to have to deal with me because I may be, I don't know, rambly. We've had a few drinks out by the fire, whatever. But I have to be here to talk about it with you because, oh my God. Share the stream, like the stream, please subscribe. I'm really excited about getting to 50,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. So can you help? Those of you saying you like the updo, this is literally bedhead. This is what we call my bed. This is how I go to bed. And yeah, you wouldn't have gotten a notification probably because why? Stupid YouTube thought it was tomorrow. So whatever. Yes, my daughter made these and I wear them all the time, these earrings. I need to give you guys her Instagram page because she has an Instagram jewelry page and I don't know what it is. I'm going to try and get her to send it to me while I'm on the stream and I'll share it with you guys because she would be very thrilled if you would all follow that. And I don't know, order some jewelry. I love these earrings. All right. So yeah, I do have a lot going on. Hangry is very sick. He has a stomach bug, a nasty stomach bug that they all get when they go back to school. So there has been no sleep and buckets for unmentionable things. And so no one has slept. And Mr. Fox is sacrificing himself again for the second night in a row to sleep on the couch with the boy. And God bless him. You know, God bless. No. It's not glam. Can I give you the secret? It's not glam. It's on my Amazon wish list. It's or not wish list, my Amazon list that's in the links. It's this amazing Korean glowy moisturizer. And it's on my Amazon. Go use it. Go buy it. Go use it. That's all it is. I'm not wearing any makeup except that. And the sun. All right. Can Tug join me tonight? No, he cannot. I asked Jeff too. Jeff's driving. Tug is on vacation in Tennessee. He's doing some kind of vacation. And he has like a hot tub and all sorts and a fire outside. It looks amazing. So he can't be here. He's got marshmallows by the fire and stuff like that going on right now. And God bless, because he needs it after the week he's had. And if you don't know what has been going on please go listen to Tug's streams over the last couple of days because, oh my God, it's all a bunch of crazy. All right. Anyway, he was live earlier. Yes, he did a live stream earlier from his vacation. Okay. We're going to get right to it. Laura Owens has a new article up, and we're going to read it. I have to get rid of these. I have a ton of windows open. Why are there so many windows? Oh my God. Too many windows. Hold please while I clean up my desktop. My neck hurts. No, I don't need that. I did invite MG Law, though. Maybe MG Law will join. I don't know. He's usually a late night guy. We'll see. While you're waiting for me to clean up my desktop, make sure that you like and subscribe and share the stream. Share it out. Let everybody know that we are streaming. We're going to read this article because it is crazy. Crazy. It's crazy town. Oh God, here we go. No, not that one. Okay, there we go. All right. On Medium Today by Laura Owens. Somewhere baby squid is dancing. No, Dave Neal is not awake. I am not even going to try and text him. That would be terrible. Well, I could. Let me text him. Actually, I forget that he's on Central Time. So Central Time is 1 hour earlier, so it's not that late. All right, hold on. Dave, what are you doing? Come stream with me. Laura Owens has autism. If you had Megan Snorts on your bingo card. There was. Oh, what? P. Diddy was arrested? Really? I don't know if that's true. That's just what the chat is saying. And I thought the next live stream I was going to do would be the second assassination attempt of Donald Trump. But congratulations, Laura Owens. You trumped Trump. I can't believe it. Oh, Hunter's Haven. I'm so sorry. My 26-year-old son has autism, and I have a feeling this is going to anger me. Yeah, buckle up. Hashtag buckle up. All right, let me send an invitation to Dave just in case he is not doing family things. Dave, if you're listening, I'm sending it on Twitter. Sent link on Twitter. Okay. Sorry. I should have done this before the stream. I realized that. This is very unprofessional. But that's me. I'm unprofessional. What can I tell you? This is a very unprofessional stream where we wing it. Usually with wine and maybe a little whiskey. Shh. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. Laura Owens, 15 minutes ago. No, sorry, an hour ago. It's a 15-minute read. Oh my God, how many words is that? How many words is that? Fake cancer, fake babies, fake autism. Who said that? Aries 37. Oh my God, it's so good. Alex, are you in the chat? Is my cousin here? I thought I saw her earlier. She better be here. Laura Owens says, I was just diagnosed with autism and it explains everything. Let me just say right at the top of the program, I would like to make an announcement. I would like to make a public service announcement. We here on this program fully support, 100% support people with autism. And we support their therapy. We support all of the things the supports that are needed for them in our society. I fully support people with autism. However, having autism does not exempt you from the criminal justice system. I know a lot of people with autism, actually. Family members. My God, I might be autistic. Who knows? I mean, my daughter thinks I am. Every time I get into a Lego obsession, she's like, oh, she's got the tism again. Maybe. I've never tried to get diagnosed, but maybe. So I have a lot of sympathy for those of you who are neurologically diverse, because that's me too. However, and I know a lot of people who have autism and different neurological disorders, and none of them are out there committing crimes, perjury, like ruining the lives of men who dare to date them. That is not happening. For anyone I know who has autism, or, I mean, look at Elon Musk. Doesn't he have Asperger's? Is he out there committing crimes? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh my God. Everyone's already upset and we haven't even gotten to the first sentence. While we are reading this, though, I would like everybody to ask themselves, did Laura write this? Or was it David Gingras? You know that guy, right? You know the guy I'm talking about. Okay, was it that guy? Just saying. Probably. Thank you for the snakes in the chat. Don't forget, support the show. We are surely going to be demonetized because YouTube hates me and YouTube is asshole. Don't forget, there are super chats, Rumble rants, Venmos, Cash Apps. It all goes to support the show, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, if you cannot afford it, do not send a tip. Just hit that like button and subscribe. Growing up, says Laura Owens, I was the shy one in a family of big personalities. I'm not even sure if that's true. Like, she doesn't seem like the shy one. She's got a podcast. She's out there doing TED Talks. Like, there's really not a lot about Laura Owens that says, I'm shy. Is there? Is there, though? Like, is there any evidence that this woman is shy? Shy? Do shy girls write dating contracts? I find that hard to believe. Oh, you know what I wanted to pull up? The Padlet mods. Oh, shit. Hold on. I just realized I forgot to post this in Locals. Oh, Locals is going to be mad. Oh, no. No. Locals is going to be mad at me. I forgot to post this there. Hold, please, while I go do that during this very, very professional show. Cancel. Okay. All right. I can't believe I forgot that. By the way, while I'm doing that, meganfox.locals.com is where to follow me for notifications when I remember to post stuff, which tonight I didn't. Rumble, how you doing? We are streaming live on Rumble right now, which is great. I have to pop out the chat from Rumble too so I can see you. If you are not following me on Rumble, you really should do so, because when YouTube finally decides to kick me off, that's where you will find me. Rumble.com. Megan Fox Investigates, same channel over there. And I'm almost there, folks. I'm almost there. I'm trying to like, you know, fill in the silence. Live. Laura Owens says she has autism. And that explains everything. Of course it does. Right? It does, right, chat? It explains everything because of course it does. I'm almost thinking maybe I should do a call-in show. Do you think I should do a call-in show tonight so you can call in and tell me what you think about this? How would you feel about that? Should we do that? That would be fun. Maybe I'll open up the phones in a minute. I swear to God, if Bruce Melatonin calls, though, I will call 911. Just kidding. I don't want him to call, though. All right, sharing link. Yeah, I heard from Tug. He definitely said no. He's doing marshmallows by the fire and having family time, which is good. He needs that. You heard that those idiots docked his ex-wife and everything. Or wife, current wife. Yeah, I guess they're not divorced yet. Enable live chat. Yeah, okay, I guess. All right, here we go. All right, now Locals knows. Thank God. Let's get back to it. All right. Growing up, I was the shy one in a family of big personalities. Both of my parents were talk show hosts, able to command every room they walked into, and my sister was the life of every party, always surrounded by people who adored her. And me? I stayed on the sidelines, painfully shy, terrified to speak up. Not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't know how. I wanted so badly to feel comfortable in my own skin, to move through life with the ease and confidence they seem to have. Oh, God. The pity party is unbelievable. Alex, you can call. Do you want to call in? Just call my phone. You have my phone number. If you want to call in, I'll just put you on the show. Do you want to come on the show, Alex? I'll send you the link. Oh no, look at this. Auntie Audie, thanks for the 20 from Canada. This is for my 5-year-old grandson who is autistic. Ello is such a horrible person. I'm sorry. Auntie Audie, I am sorry that this is happening and that you have to listen to this person. Use autism as an excuse to do bad things to people. Fallen Hero member for 3 months. Thanks for being a member. Says, good evening. Good evening, Fallen Hero. Unhung Hero, thanks for the 2. I'd sooner believe Jingris is autistic than Laura. Weirdly enough, I kind of think he might be. I had this thought before. Like, this guy has social issues. Like, he doesn't play well with others. He needed play therapy, maybe. I don't know. And that makes me feel sorry for him. I actually totally am with you on this page. If Jingris said he had autism, I would totally believe it. 100%. I would believe it. Her, on the other hand, not so sure. Rah, baby, thanks for the 279. Hair tax for the great hair tonight. Oh, it's terrible hair, but thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Alex, you know you can be naked on the phone. It's fine. Oh, you mean you want to come on the show? Okay. How do I send you a link? Do I have to do it to do I have your email? I don't think I do. Text me your email so that I can send you a link there, because I don't have a Mac computer right now, and the Apple phone doesn't communicate. All right. Anyway, send me your email on my text and I'll send it there. All right. Where was I? Painfully shy, terrified to speak up. Wait, I need my Laura Owens voice.
Painfully shy, terrified to speak up. Not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't know how. I wanted so badly to feel comfortable in my own skin, to move through life with the ease and confidence they seem to have. I tried. God, did I try? I devoured every self-help book I could find, convinced that if I worked hard enough, I could fix the part of me that couldn't come out of my shell.
Look, true question here, Laura. Did you mean you couldn't come out of your shell when you were doing a TEDx talk? Were you doing a TEDx talk when you were still inside your shell? maybe. Like what shell? I swear to God, I would love a day when Laura Owens went into her shell. That would be great. Could you just get into your shell now? That would be terrific. Laura, if you're listening, you should really crawl into that shell. That could help. Just saying.
I wanted so badly to be different. I spent my entire life trying to change. I forced myself into uncomfortable situations.
You mean like double blowjobs in one night and then claiming that guy got you pregnant? Is that the that seems like an uncomfortable situation. That's uncomfortable to me. That would be uncomfortable for me. I don't know, 2 blowjobs in one night. Pretty uncomfortable. Maybe that's what she means.
I read every self-help book I could find. Went to daily workout classes. Started a podcast. Even gave a TEDx talk. Thinking that maybe, just maybe, I could mold myself into someone confident, someone outgoing, someone who felt at home in her skin.
I'm sorry, we've talked to a lot of people who know or knew Laura Owens. None of them said she was an introvert. No one said she was, uncomfortable in her skin. Shut up, Legal Vices. That's from your perspective. I'm talking about from my perspective, from Laura's perspective. That's pretty uncomfortable for us. Just saying. Have you thought about that at all? No, you haven't. No.
I could mold myself into someone confident, someone outgoing, someone who felt at home in her own skin. But no matter how hard I tried, I always felt like I was missing the rule book to life that everyone else had been given.
Yeah, because it's always about Laura not getting something. Laura's the victim, always, of everything. Laura's the victim. Just remember, Laura's the victim.
The truth is, I missed out on so much because of it. I canceled dinners with friends because the thought of social interaction, even though I desperately wanted to see them, drained me before I even left the house.
OMG, how millennial can you get right now? I'm sorry. For us Gen Xers, we're like, okay, we have to go to the party. And so we put on our big girl pants and we go to the party and then we go home. And like, I canceled dinners with friends because the thought of social interaction drained me before I left the house. Laura, everyone feels this way. Oh God. Oh dear God, not canceled dinners. For those of you who know people with autism, can you raise your hands if canceled dinners is on the top of your list of problems? Oh my God. If only that were the biggest challenge to being autistic. Yeah. Legal Vices says she's describing being an introvert, not an autistic person. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Oh my God. Canceled, Alexandra. I mean, canceled dinner is tough. On a scale of 1 to 10, chat, where do you rate canceled dinners? Where? 1 to 10, chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, where's canceled dinners? I mean, I love dinner too, Alex, but if you cancel a dinner out, that doesn't mean you're not eating. You cancel a dinner out, you just eat in. And eating in is sometimes better than eating out. Am I right? We're at a -10, says Amanda. -100, Teresa Elliott.
What?
She really talks like that. So for those of you who get annoyed when I'm talking like this, she totally sounds like this.
What?
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 Okay. Aries 37, thanks for the 5. Fry ain't shy. That's right. The fry ain't shy. Wendy Bona, thanks for the 5. Good grief. I think Laura Owens could have a career in writing for a soap opera. Yes, she could. Oh my God, it's fake Laura Owens. Thanks for the 5. 1 minute to Wapner. I love you, fake Laura Owens. Angie's Wave, thanks for the 2. What?
What?
What? Oh my God. I can't even. All right, let's continue. Professionals.
Friends saw me as unreliable, and relationships ended. I even missed my sister's bachelorette party, despite being her maid of honor, because the idea of being on for an entire weekend, even though I would have been surrounded by people I loved, left me exhausted before it even started.
Okay, so we've got missed dinners. We've got a missed bachelorette party, which I don't know on the scale of things that really screwed you up as a kid. Is that one of them? Like, what? All right. She's now going to explain to us why this is not just introversion.
It wasn't just shyness or introversion. Certain sounds overwhelmed me, even if they weren't loud. They could even make me feel physically ill. Sudden changes threw me into a panic. The smallest shift in routine could derail me, leaving me unable to function for hours, sometimes days. I thrived on routine and could eat the same meals for weeks or even months at a time.
Which would explain the burritos every day for lunch. Okay. Let's go over these things. Sounds overwhelmed her. Well, I have a couple of ADHD kids for whom sensory issues are a very big deal. A very big deal. You do not have to be autistic to have sensory problems. Certain sounds will overwhelm my children and me too. This is all ADD too. Feeling physically ill if... Oh, you're ready, Alex? Well, send me your email so I can send you the link and you can get on here. Oh, wait. Oh, you already did. Okay, cool. All right, hold on. Sending Alex the link. She has tequila. This should be fun. This should be hilarious. We haven't seen Alex in a while. This should be fun. Alex, I'm so excited. All right, sending it now. I have to type your email address. Why is your name so long? Alexandra Zakos. So many letters. Link. There you go. All right, done. All right, hopefully she'll pop in here soon. Alex, you cracked me up. Okay. Oh my God. Why are we going into her diagnosis? Why is she doing this? What, honestly, why is she doing this? Over the years, oh, here.
Over the years, I was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, ADHD, and PTSD. Each one explained a piece of the puzzle, but never the whole picture. Then, after my life fell apart in ways I could never have imagined, I found out the truth. I have high-functioning autism.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. What is this? What even is this? I need to open the Padlet to have that on the ready. Can somebody please send me the link to the Padlet? Alex, you're in a towel. What are you doing?
Hi.
Where's your tequila? Oh, fabulous. She's wearing a turban and tequila. You definitely need this music for that. A turban and tequila. What is happening? Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi.
All right. So what are your thoughts on this new excuse?
I mean, I am just so over the moon to be here with you and also discussing Miss Laura. I have missed this woman. I know, but I miss her so much. So I think she's a mess. I really do. I understand the dinner issues. I mean, I love dinner too.
Now, when you say I love dinner too, I mean dinner's out. So
Dinner's out. Yeah.
Dinner's out. Yeah. So for you, dinner's in is not the same.
I mean, it depends. I just have been really enjoying dinners out, and I like attention. I don't think I'm a high functioning autistic person. And I thought this bitch liked attention too, but I guess not. I don't know.
Maybe Alex, she just likes attention.
I can understand that,
Well, who doesn't?
Speaking of attention, I'm so ready. I'm going back to Montana tomorrow, so I was doing a whole process,
Oh, yeah. Let me see your process.
I was doing some Saint Tropez on the tan. I was making it really soft and supple with the cocoa butter.
Oh my goodness.
Here's a fun fact for your audience. Nivea cream is the same as La Mer cream at a quarter, maybe even like a 15th of the price.
What? Why don't I have that?
You need to buy this immediately. This is the 13.5 ounce Nivea. You can do your face, your décolleté, and your whole body, and you just are soft as a baby's bottom.
I'm all about that.
Here's my sleeping mask, and here is my Sicily.
Your skin looks amazing. Look at you. She's glowing. She got all this crap all over her face.
I'm so happy to be here.
Look how beautiful you are. Why don't you just go out like this all the time? You don't need any makeup. My God.
Maybe I should. I could get some more attention, Oh,
hey,
I'm
Jeff, shut the fuck up. This is girl talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you can kick me out. I thought I was
Amica cream. Liquid Mama says Amica cream.
Oh, wait, I have better than Amica cream. 1 second.
She's got something better.
She's called the Lyra. I've got two.
Does this work if you get socked in the eye by your boyfriend?
Or just a new face, resurfacing. It's bio recovery cream that helps with bruising. So, Amber should have tried this shit. Yeah. I was going to whiten my teeth, but then I'll have a lisp. I don't think that works.
I love you. Oh my God, we should do this more often.
I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. You can get rid of me, do whatever you want.
No, you stay here while we read this because this is going to be insane. All right.
I'm here until this runs out. I think it's all I can handle.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Autism wasn't something I ever thought could describe me. I always assumed it meant struggling with emotions or missing social cues. Things I never had trouble with.
Wait a minute. Hold up. She doesn't have any trouble missing social cues?
I mean, it's a dating contract. That's a social cue. Come on.
How about when a dude says to you in no uncertain terms, I don't want to date you?
I mean, that would
you
be
don't
clear for
you
me.
don't get it? You don't get that social cue? And like you send him a dating contact instead? Like what?
I would love to get my hands on that, and I could like make Justin fill it out. You know,
I have it. I can send it to you.
Oh, it's 6 years into this. Like, here, I have got an addendum for this relationship, sweetheart.
I have it.
Yeah.
Legal Vices says, I told Megan I was driving for about 3 or 4 hours. We should be about halfway done with this article by the time I get home.
Legal
Shut
Vices.
up, Jeff.
He needs to cool it. I'm here now. Calm down. Jeff.
Alex is here now. Jeff, I invited you, and you can't be here because you're driving, and you're just going to get what you get now. And you get Alex, and look, she's doing her nightly routine.
You know what? You do laundry, so
It's true. Why not do your face and your facial products? I mean, why not?
I'm telling you, the Nivea, and put that in your Amazon store, and
I will.
You can thank me later
If I can figure out how to do my Amazon store again. I don't.
Well,
I'm so bad at these things.
Math is hard, so that's another thing.
You know what I've been watching recently?
Mm.
Three's Company.
Oh, okay.
Do you know about Pluto TV?
I don't have it, but I've heard about it.
It's free, and you can watch all the classic stuff. And I've been watching nothing but Three's Company, and oh my God, what a great show!
Have you watched on Netflix yet The Perfect Couple with Liv Schreiber and Nicole Kidman?
No.
Oh,
Is it great?
I binged it. It was
okay. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Okay, go back to work.
All right. Here we go.
I understand humor. I connect deeply with people.
And though she doesn't have any friends, but okay.
I've always felt everything. But what I didn't realize was how much I was working behind the scenes just to keep up. Autism, for me, wasn't about being disconnected. It was about how hard I was pushing myself to handle things others seem to manage easily.
Okay.
And then we have a manipulative toddler photo of Laura and her sister.
Gosh. Okay.
I wish I could tell the little girl on the left that her shyness and fear of change won't go away. But one day, she will learn why. Getting diagnosed with autism will give her something more important than answers. It will give her a reason to be kind to herself.
For fuck's sake.
Then my life completely fell apart.
And this is the weirdest sentence I've ever read in my whole damn life. Are you ready?
After a year of celibacy, I found myself staring at a positive pregnancy test.
How are you staring at a positive pregnancy test after a year of celibacy? Because it's not. You weren't pregnant, Laura. Everyone knows this. Oh my God. My family is so beautiful. It doesn't matter if we wear makeup. Look at how beautiful she is.
Oh, thank you.
You're glowing. Look at you, and we're gonna have to buy that Nivea shit now.
It's the Nivea. No, Bethany Frankel pushed me over the edge. She did a deep dive, and the only thing that Nivea is missing from La Mer is the seaweed component, which is a bullshit thing anyways. So it's exactly the same thing. It's so hydrating. Before I get on the airplane, I'm always trying to really hydrate, because
Yeah. It's so dehydrating to be up in the air.
I tell everybody, I swear by it, you know, yeah, 100%.
I'm going to buy it tomorrow. JD says, don't drink too much tequila.
It's a country club pour. We're okay, you know.
Yeah, it's good.
One.
It's good. She's going to have one. It'll be fine.
And then maybe a sleeping pill and I'll go to bed. It's okay. Am I not allowed to say that? I'm sorry.
You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want.
Ooh, we got an F-bomb.
It was 11 days after I hooked up with my then realtor Clayton Eckerd, former star of The Bachelor. Suddenly, the structure and predictability that had kept me grounded disappeared. I was consumed by uncertainty and fear.
Ugh.
And I froze.
This is very dramatic.
I mean, she's never been grounded a day in her life. Had she been grounded at some point by her family, maybe
we wouldn't be here.
No, Laura, you cannot act like this and do that. I'll take your pony away. Like, I lost my pony. Why didn't she lose hers, you know?
Oh my God. Did your parents take your pony away?
Yeah, for sure. Alex, come on.
Alex, no going to the barn this weekend.
No pony days, you know.
No.
Oh, Lord.
I have a hard time imagining you being bad. It was the other one.
Oh, well, I was undercover naughty.
Undercover naughty.
It's kind of a theme in my life, you know, all the way through. But that's neither here nor there.
Legal vices. And I froze my eggs for my next victim. Yes. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Drained me before I left the house, except on Netflix. And
Oh, no.
Now that's a party. Oh my God.
Can you imagine her? Oh, you know what?
I don't want to imagine, Alex.
That's a lot, you know, like her skin and boneness.
McCray H, thanks for the 10. I have to go to the office tomorrow. Dang it. I did not expect this since I haven't been following the Hale stuff. Love you, Megan. Yeah, I didn't expect it either. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, okay? No one. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Wow, Megan and Alex, is that what having friends looks like? Well, to be fair, we're family, but family can be friends.
Yeah, family's the best friends, you know. Even Laura's sister
family are the best friends. It's true because, you know, we're always there. So, I love you. Rah, baby, thanks for the $6.99 Canadian. Appreciate the super sticker. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Wow. Oh, wait, I already read that one. Is that what having friends looks like? Well, yes, Laura, I know you wouldn't understand, but yep. Friends are important. All right, here we go.
I went to urgent care to get the pregnancy confirmed, and I informed Clayton about the positive test results. I even provided him access to my patient portal so he could verify it himself. In response, he texted me a list of options like it was a business transaction. I'd like for you to get an abortion. If you do not, that's your choice. Either you'll take 100% custody of the child or will be put up for adoption, he said. Then later, one of us will have 100% custody. There will be no joint custody. Okay.
Hold on. This is the thing that she does where she takes snippets of text messages and she puts them out of context and we don't see her part in the conversation. Yes, Kimbo, she is really going to try to relitigate this.
Did Gingras sign off on her doing this?
I think he edited this. He tweeted it out.
Oh, so she's doing this under advice of counsel just to keep digging her own.
Absolutely. I mean, I've already tagged the county prosecutor in it. Hey, heads up. Now she's insulting autistic people all over the state. and the country and the world.
Do you have any idea how many of those letters Rachel actually ended up getting?
I don't. I wish I did. I mean, I could FOIA them for it, but I don't want to annoy them. You know, it's like a toss up. Like, I don't want to annoy them and give them extra work, but I would like to know how many they got. Maybe if I called their media person, I could just ask and they would tell me. They might. I could ask and like just say, hey, could you give me an estimate? Because I bet they got a lot.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Mm-hmm. Man, and to think I was sitting out by a fire outside watching the bats go by and like just chilling, minding my business, and then this shit hits the internet. I'm like,
I've missed it. I've missed the musicals. I've missed the songs. You know, I'm trying to get into the Hales thing, but there are no musical shows to go along with it, and that's what's really
well. I'm about to create one.
Okay.
That's news. So I'm about to create one because Bruce Melatonin keeps writing me emails. What to do with all the emails besides go to AI. So that may be coming. That may be coming. But I know you're missing this. It's so good. You know, maybe we'll play that tonight. Maybe we'll play the whole 13 minutes at the end.
Oh, Legal Vices will really appreciate that.
You'll love that.
I feel like I can feel his like negative energy towards me like, through the computer.
No, I guarantee you he does not have any negative energy towards you. He's just always on my case about not moving on.
I'm definitely not helping that situation. So feel free to
it's not you. It's never the other person. It's always me. So he's directing that at me. I'm sure he loves you. Because Jeff's a super sweet guy. He was just camping and making steak over an open fire. And there are shorts on YouTube watching him make steak. It's great.
Oh, no.
According to Jeff, the only thing you need to make steak is fire, a steak, and salt and pepper. And he's right. It's the only thing you need.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, look, see, I told you. He says, I love both of you. We love you too. So stop texting while you're driving. What the hell, Jeff? Thought you were driving. Don't send messages. Except super chats. We'll take those all day long. But pull over for God's sake. All right. Where was I?
I'm sorry.
Where was I? Oh, I know where I was.
She lied.
Yeah.
She lied.
This will get awkward.
How much do you love Greg Woodnick?
Just the comments that have come from this, I just love it. You know, I really.
Alex was in the courtroom on June 10th. Alex was taking all those beautiful pictures that I used, that you guys have seen, all those incredible close-ups of Laura Owens and her attorney. Those are all done by Alex here. Alex really did all of that.
I was really hoping that I was going to have to sign like a copyright release for Laura to post them on her stupid Medium articles, you know, the side shot of her head. I'm like, I never got a request from her. So
she tried to use one and I made her take it down. I claimed copyright on that bitch.
Oh, perfect.
It's because, you know, she's always claiming copyright on everybody else. You're not going to take our photos and use our photos on your Medium article.
I agree. Put her in her place, Megan.
We did. All right. For those of you who are just joining, because I see the numbers are increasing, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and make sure that you share the stream. And we are reading Laura Owens' new article that is called I was diagnosed with autism and that explains everything. And it really doesn't. And I really doubt it. Okay. And even if she has autism, it's not an excuse. All right. Moving on. She's going to tell her whole damn story all over again.
I went to urgent care. Oh, I already read this part. He ended the conversation by saying he would talk to me when the time came to take a prenatal paternity test that would come weeks later. A couple of weeks later, he texted me to invite me to his apartment to talk. saying, I feel God is telling me we should meet up. I thought we might finally be able to make a decision together about the pregnancy, something we could navigate as adults. I hoped that maybe the pressure wouldn't be solely on me anymore, that together we could do what was best for all involved. But when I arrived, instead of a conversation, he handed me a pregnancy test he had bought and asked me to take it in front of him. I did, and it came back positive. In his deposition, Clayton admitted to buying the test, but later tried to dismiss the result by saying, let's call it an HCG test, because we know she was never pregnant. When asked directly if the box indicated it was a pregnancy test, he replied, sure, I guess that's what they market it as, for people who are actually truthful and take these tests and don't lie.
I thought that was a great answer, frankly, because, yeah, if you're not lying, then it's a pregnancy test. If you are lying, it's just a scam.
He even doubled down in a recent interview with Reality Steve, saying it's known as a pregnancy test for most people, but not her. The day after...
She
Go ahead.
she writes like she's like in high school trying to fill the word requirement, you know, like it doesn't.
Now, that's interesting because her attorney has a similar pattern. So who's writing this? Is it Laura or is it David Gingras?
I mean, it definitely like has that real read of this is about me and my struggles and my stories. I feel like that's very on brand for her. I have to be honest, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think she probably wrote it and then he edited it because, yeah. Folks, if you think the voice is making it too hard to understand, I'll just read it. I'll do my my best Laura Owens for you. The day after seeing the test results with his own eyes, Clayton finally seemed to accept reality. He texted me, I wanted you to come over to confirm what I was doubting, so I don't see you as a liar anymore. It's funny how she doesn't put her dating contract in here. Like, she doesn't put it in the, like, showing us what she said to him. It's always about what he said to her, and it's always out of context, and it's not with the rest of the stuff.
It's always
Drives me nuts. For a brief moment, I thought we were finally on the same page, and maybe there was a way forward. He even said, I'm going to try and give us a chance this week. I'm keeping an open mind, and maybe this weekend we can meet back up and see if it's a possibility to be intimate. Well, imagine how excited she was when she read that.
He said that to her?
Maybe.
Wow.
But
Okay.
he was probably trying to calm her down and make her not freak out and call the press, perhaps.
Okay.
You know, that's
Okay.
the same thing that Greg Gillespie did. Greg Gillespie was like, yeah, I absolutely want to be with you. And after this, the abortion, we will be together. He was lying because he was trying to, because obviously when you're dealing with a crazy woman who is stalking you like Fatal Attraction, what do? You're like, okay, we'll just tell her what she wants to hear. Right.
Yeah.
Clayton never felt these things. He never wanted to be intimate with this woman. He wanted her to just get an abortion or whatever because she was nuts.
Intimate with her, it would be like a praying mantis. Like, you know, she's gonna like cut your head off when it's over. You know what I mean? Like, ugh.
Yeah, and I'm sure that he knew that, and he's, you know, trying to placate. I'm really trying to have you feel seen and heard, so I want to give it a chance your way. At least at the end of it, I'll know I tried everything I could. Yeah, who cares if he said that? Who cares if he said that he was going to love you forever, Laura? Like, really, I don't care if he said that. I don't care if he said, that I don't care if he proposed. The truth is,
I would
that,
care
like,
about that one. Oh, God.
I wouldn't, because if he changes his mind and he says I'm out, he's out. Like, you can't stalk a guy. You can't. It doesn't give you permission to extort and stalk and all of these things.
Yeah.
For the first time, I felt like I might be getting the clarity I so desperately needed. But within hours, everything changed again. He told me he had prayed about it and received an answer that we were not meant to be together in any capacity. Oh, that was quick. Then he added, God has spoken to me that it is your body and your choice. Therefore, I'm not going to ask for you to get an abortion. However, that's my preference personally. Given his sudden change of heart, I thought maybe he was overwhelmed, uncertain, or just needed time to process everything. In my mind, if he had been open to getting to know each other once, if he was willing to see if we could figure out how to be parents together, or at least co-parent peacefully, there was a chance he might reconsider. So over the next few months, I tried to reopen the conversation, hoping we could find common ground. Months later, Clayton leaked those private conversations to the public. What? Nuh-uh. She went to the media. She went to the media first. She is totally... she's skipping over the part where she called the media.
And posted it on Reddit, right? Didn't she?
Yes.
Put the Dropbox out there with
That's
everything
right.
in it.
Yes. Yes, she did.
How does she keep up with her own lies? Like I've forgotten parts of this already, and now it's like slapping me in the face. You know, like, oh yeah, she didn't do that.
Don't slap that face now. It's got all the good stuff on it.
It's like Joan Crawford, you know, like the cold water in the morning, like
no wire hangers.
It's a $700 dress. Yeah.
Oh God. The newly formed Justice for Clayton group latched onto what they sensationalized as a dating contract. They distorted my genuine efforts to find a way forward, twisting it into a narrative that I was trying to extort him into a relationship. Yeah, you were. In reality, all I wanted was to explore every option, from trying to parent together to finding a way to co-parent respectfully, before we were left with only the hardest choices. Come on, Laura.
Just give up. It's sad. I don't know.
No one believes this. Like, really? Does anyone believe this?
Maybe David Gingras.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, he does. Oh God. I'm at a loss. So I'm going over to Reddit because I want to see if Reddit, the Justice for Clayton page. Oh yeah, they're on top of it. Where's the Padlet, you guys? I need somebody to send me the Padlet link, because I want to pull up the dating contract. And it's on the Padlet. So if you're on, let me check locals. Let me see if locals live chat, if anybody in there is listening. Anyone have the Padlet link for Owens? Usually those people do. I'll check with Hay Bales, because Hay Bales is the creator of it. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay, I have it. No, wait, that's a shit. All right, hold please. I know that they sent it to me several times on my Twitter DMs. Padlet. Why does it say not found? Did they change it? All right, guys, I need the chat to come through. Where's the Padlet? I need to bookmark it. Where's Brad?
Yeah, where is Brad?
He's in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
He's on a work trip, you know, for people who actually pay him to do things. So he is not at my beck and call, unfortunately. The link to Padlet is, oh, okay.
Rogue Mama.
All right, wait, let me get into I have to get into the studio to actually click on it. Hold, please. There it is. You're the best. Which one do I want? Laura Owens cases timeline or all the best research? Which I think I want the cases timeline.
All the best research.
All the best. Where's my button? Where's my button?
All the best.
All right, let's go to Clayton Eckerd. We need to go to Clayton Eckerd.
I got an email the other day that was signed, "I hope this brings you pleasure." I'm like, oh, okay.
No. Who was it from?
It's a long story, but you know, I had to laugh. I was like, I think that's the next step beyond all the best. I
hope this brings you pleasure. That's so cringe. That is a level of cringe that I have not even considered. Oh my God.
Next text message I'll send. I'll sign off with that for you.
Oh my God. I hope this brings you pleasure. All right, Gillespie. When does Clayton Eckerd start? 2023? Yeah, I feel like 2023 is the year. Here we go.
There's so much of this. This is.
I know it's not even loading. Look at it's not even loading.
Are these her exhibits that she likes to post? Like,
oh God, I don't know. Lord, it's not even loading. That's how, like how crazy this is. Okay, so here we are. Here comes Clayton Eckerd, April 3rd. Clayton announces he's a real estate agent. Okay. Come on, load. There we go. Dating contract. Here it is.
okay.
But wait, we have to get to the transcript. Here it is. All right. Can you see this?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. All right. This is the literal dating contract that she says is not a contract. She says they distorted my genuine efforts to find a way forward. They sensationalized it as a dating contract. Look what it says. Clayton, I was going to ask you if you wanted to read the article I wrote before submitting it to the Huffington Post, but I know you won't respond, so I'll take it that I have your permission to send it in as is. Before I do that, and prior to your work getting involved with withholding income for child support, I wanted to ask one last time about the agreement. I added a few things to it that are in bold. Here it is.
She wanted an NDA? Like,
yeah, no, it is a relationship non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, a relationship agreement. This is illegal.
Wait, it says all the best.
Of course it does.
All the best.
Version 4. There were 4 versions of this document she claims is not a legal document. 4 versions, Alex. And we are looking at version 4. Wow. That's 2. No, go back. What just happened? No, there. No, there. I also contacted another abortion pill company who said we could still do it at this point if we wanted to. You haven't and aren't putting pressure on me to do that. But it's really important that we talk about this if you don't want to have the twins with me. Oh, the twins.
The twins.
Your behavior leads me to believe that would be your preference. So you need to say something if it is. I will not hold it against you whatsoever if you sign the agreement. If you don't, that's fine, but we are having them. I just want to have a fresh start to remove all of this animosity from the picture. We need to be making smart decisions right now, not ones driven by emotions. Neither. So, by the way, she's already mentioned there's a letter going to the Huffington Post. And if you don't sign this, we're having the twins. So it's extortion from the beginning.
Ugh. Ugh.
Neither one of us wanted this, but it's happened, and we need to make smart choices.
What?
If I don't hear back, then fine. We can continue like this, and I will submit my piece to HuffPost. But your unresponsiveness is getting you nowhere with me and will get you in trouble with the court. Please simply consider the agreement with the modifications. It is written entirely in your favor and not mine.
All the best.
Here are the changes. Contract. Look, she just said it wasn't a dating contract. What did she name it? A contract agreement.
Oh my gosh.
Here are the changes. Terms of the agreement. The couple agrees that for a period of 1 week, while determining the best course of action for their court of action, she said, but it should be course, for their pregnancy, Party A and Party B will exclusively explore a relationship with intention, meaning with the goal of it turning into something long-lasting and meaningful. Alex, you should take this down. Take a copy of this next time you need to, get
Ruin
serious.
somebody's life. Okay, yeah. I already ruined Justin's, so it's fine.
Oh no. There's no obligation to engage in intercourse if either party is uncomfortable with the act.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm highly uncomfortable.
You're turning red.
I am. It's like, ooh.
From the date of this agreement is signed until 1 week after, no action whatsoever will be taken in this case or in any family, civil, or criminal court case. Party A and Party B agree to take a paternity test with the lab of Party A's choice, RavGen, and will schedule it within 24 hours of when this agreement is signed. After the paternity test results come back, providing Party A to be the father of Party B's twins, then Party B will execute a HIPAA release for Party B to discuss the pregnancy with any of Party A's providers from the date of conception through the end of the pregnancy, blah, blah, blah. If a joint decision is made to terminate the pregnancy, then Party A and Party B will stipulate to dismiss the lawsuit once the pregnancy is confirmed by a doctor to no longer be viable. And by the way, this is part of her game. She will go and have an abortion, and only one twin gets it. And we're laughing because this is so insane. But this is what she did to Mike Maricini. She went and had an abortion that only got one of the twins, not the other one. And it was like, then she could put him through another 4 months of hell about aborting that one. This is not funny, but I've had wine. Okay? You're at the bottom of your tequila.
Well,
You need another one.
I do.
One more won't be a problem.
I have to get up early tomorrow morning. I got to go back to Montana.
Really? How's Kiki, by the way?
Oh, she's fine. She was
Is she
in
okay?
the other room and she heard your voice. So she
did?
I'm like, I'm going to go talk to Megan.
Oh, is she very bruised? My Aunt Kiki had a fall right after my mom had a fall. And so Alex's mom fell and my mom fell like within a week of each other. And they both hit their head on the pavement.
Yeah,
if you can believe this.
She's better than she was the last time we chatted, but that was crazy,
Is she still bruised or anything?
She pulled out like a clump of her hair when she went down. So she's got like a bald spot. So she was like trying to get hair extensions put in, but like you can't attach it to like, hair that's not there. So
no. Will it grow back?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's just, she's
yes,
a little
our family is falling down.
My child just fell down.
Our mothers fell down. The good news is our mothers are not dead,
My child.
but they did fall down. They like literally. We were going to try and do Thanksgiving at Alex's house. We were like, I'm calling her like last week. So are we doing it? She's like, oh my God. Kiki fell down. And this is what happened to my mom too. I was like, shut up. So did Marcia. Oh God, this time of life sucks.
It is. I mean, I honestly feel like I have 2 children between her and Jim. Like, I don't know how, like, I can't live 1,500 miles away because my children need me.
I know. They do. They do need you. You can't be that far away.
I come here and I have to like become like an estate manager. I call the bug people. I call the housekeeper. I'm like, you're not doing, I'm running everything. And my dad's like, you're not doing anything today. I'm like, oh yes, I am taking care into physical therapy. Like it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. And you know what? What's so sad about that, Alex, is that Laura lives with her parents who are aging. One of her parents has a serious condition.
Yeah.
And instead of her being like the caretaker, like you've been, like a lot of us have been for our parents, like my sister is for my parents and like you are for your parents, she's still like a problem for her parents.
Well,
That's really embarrassing.
Problem, I would say, but at least I'm like pulling some weight,
You're not a problem for your parents. Oh my God. Are you kidding? Your parents adore you and you're doing so much good work. You're always there.
Taking my own ass, Megan. Like just
Legal Vices says, this sounds a lot like a contract to me. I'm no lawyer, but wait a minute. Yes, I am. This is totally a contract. Yes. This is, again, you have to remember when Laura Owens speaks, she lies.
She lied.
Everything she says is a lie, including they misconstrued my date. It wasn't a dating contract. This is absolutely a dating contract. What are we on? Number 6? Oh. My God. So we don't have to read through this entire thing, but I like number 7. There is no obligation for the relationship to work out beyond the 1 weeks. 1 weeks? Weird. However, if it's apparent that this agreement was entered into for the wrong reasons, like this is an episode of The Bachelor, evidenced by abuse of any kind, verbal, emotional, or physical, it's null and void. And of course, that would be subjective based on her opinion.
What could he have done? Maybe he could have dated her and then just made her dump him. I wonder how.
No, Greg tried.
Oh.
It didn't work. It didn't work. He tried to date her and it didn't work. She makes your life a misery. So what she would do is you would say okay to this and you would sign this and then you would be in the relationship for a week, and then she would accuse you when you said you wanted to break up with her. She'd accuse you of verbal abuse. Then it would be null and void and she could do whatever she wanted. So she wouldn't have the abortion.
Got it. Okay. So there's no winning. You can't.
There's no winning. You can't win.
Okay.
At the end of the 1 week period, provided the terms have been met, this is the key part to that sentence, then Party A and Party B are forever barred from bringing charges against each other for any reason up to that date. All right, so there's the dating contract that she says is not a dating contract. Again, she said the Justice for Clayton group latched on to what they sensationalized as a dating contract. Like it's a literal contract. Okay, whatever. In an effort to get Clayton involved in the decision-making process, I invited him and his family to 5 different OBGYN appointments. I hoped that hearing directly from a doctor might make the situation more real for him. And by the way, she invited him and then she disinvited him. Then she said he could be there on FaceTime. Then she said she wasn't safe. So no, he was not allowed to be there. So this is a lie. Again, it's a lie.
She lied.
Yeah. Where's my button?
She lied.
It might push him to finally engage with a pregnancy. Maybe, just maybe, he'd step up. But each time they showed no interest, and I couldn't bring myself to face it alone. I canceled all the appointments, suffocated by the thought of sitting there by myself, overwhelmed by the uncertainty and the pressure. Maybe part of me wasn't ready to face it either. This is a lie. He wanted to go to these appointments. He tried, and she kept on saying, I'm not safe. I don't feel safe. So he was not allowed to go. When it became clear that trying to work things out directly with Clayton wasn't going anywhere, I decided to take a more structured approach. I paid a lawyer $5,000 to step in as a middleman, hoping that with professional guidance, we could come up with a clear parenting plan, something that would provide structure and remove the constant uncertainty. But even with legal help, we made no progress. The retainer ran out in a week, and I was right back to where I started again. The lesson here is go to law school, folks. It pays off. You can do a week of work and make $5,000. I decided that the next logical step was to file a paternity case. I thought it would force him to come up with it. Now, by the way, if this is all before she filed the paternity case, that was August 1st. So are you telling me that all these things she said happened between like June and August 1st? Like, that's a lot of shit going on in a month. And she's saying, oh, I tried everything in a month, in 30 days. Like, that was okay. All right. I thought it would force him to come up with his idea of a schedule. See that the court encouraged joint custody of kids, could have both parents in their lives, even if the relationship between those parents didn't work out, and compel him to take a prenatal paternity test. Arizona allows you to file while pregnant, a thing that will soon be changed, probably because of her. And you don't even need proof. And that will be changed as well. But I had it. Seemed like a no-brainer to file. After filing, I paid a $725 for a paternity test at the lab Clayton had chosen, fully expecting him to schedule his portion, but he didn't. He ignored calls and emails from the lab to pick a date. This is all lies. All of this is not true. She canceled his appointment for the lab test. He was the one that brought her the lab to go to. Like, none of this is true. And I was forced to get a refund. Another attempt at getting answers met with silence. Silence. Laura Owens ASMR. It's terrifying.
Oh no, it gets worse. It's a nightmare. That's nightmare fuel.
Let's see if I can whisper with vocal fry. Ready? Silence. There it is. All right, Legal Vices is popping in to say, oh my God, that is David Gingras. He wrote that shit. That is totally him. Which part? Oh. Jeff, which part do you think is totally him? This part that we just read about the paternity case? Oh, Arizona, this one. This part. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, he absolutely had something to do with it. He had to have. He had to have. I didn't want to go to the media to pressure Clayton to take accountability, but it felt like my only option at the point. I wasn't seeking attention. Oh, really? Really? Alex, name me a woman who isn't seeking attention.
I can't.
Here's a secret, fellas. We all really dig attention. Like, attention is like crack.
It's like
right?
oxygen for me.
It's like oxygen. And there's good attention and bad attention, and those who don't get good attention, they'll take the bad attention. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. Chicks dig attention. Look, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. I didn't want attention or fame. Far from it. I even asked to remain anonymous. And I wasn't after Clayton's money. He was my realtor. And if he'd followed through with submitting the 2 offers he claimed to have made on behalf, oh my God, she's like, he was my errand boy. I didn't want his money. He was my hired boy. This is what she's saying here. Like, I had $1 million and he was supposed to spend it. And he didn't. I literally hate myself for this voice.
I love it.
I couldn't hate myself worse. He was my realtor, and if he followed through with submitting the 2 offers he claimed to have made on my behalf, he would have earned his commission. But that's another story. I thought public pressure would compel him. I love how she uses these words, and she thinks that that's not a problem. To compel someone is to use force, Laura and David Gingras. You're using force, Laura / Gingras. To compel someone is not okay. Like, you keep saying, like, I tried to compel him. You're not supposed to compel someone. That's not okay. That's through force. That's through fear. To take the DNA test, compel him to take the DNA test, and finally engage in a conversation about a custody plan. What more do you need to hear than, I will not raise a baby with you? That's your custody plan. You're either going to raise it, you're going to abort it, or you're going to give it to me.
Raise a baby. She can't even get a dinner date. Like, I don't know what dinner date she's missing now, because you usually have to have dinner before you can get the baby. I mean, I don't know a lot, but come on.
I don't know much, but I know she can't get a date. Yeah, like, what dinners is she canceling? Like, are there a bunch of dinners that she has available to her? I don't think so.
I bet she eats hay with her horses. That's why she's so skinny.
Yeah, Jason Swelby. Where are you? Swaby. Do you mean coerce? That's by force. So is compel. Compel is by force too. Look it up. To compel is to push, is to force, is to make it happen. That's through, it's the same thing as coercion. To compel, which is why in free speech terms, we say free speech, speech cannot be compelled. You cannot compel your speech, and compel is to force. That word compel is the same as coerce. It's the same. Trust me, I'm the wordsmith here. I know what I'm talking about. I hate it when the chat questions me on my definitions of words. Have you got that yet?
By default, it's everything.
Well, I know a lot about words. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about words.
Oh, medium smart in life, but like expert level in
expert in words. But did you see the mess that I made in my kitchen today? Speaking of medium smart, oh holy shit!
Did you post it on, like, social media, or where was it?
I did. I posted. It was so bad. I posted on social media. All right, wait. I'm gonna bring it up right now. Here we go. So, where's StreamYard? I just lost Stream. Oh, here we are. X, where are you? All right. So I was cooking.
Ooh.
I was cooking, and I was so I had a bunch of, and this is because of laziness. I should have just put the clean dishes away. So you see the wooden lid, it looks like, on the right side, and then there's a wooden chopping block on the other. Those two things were clean and in my dish drain on the sink, on the counter.
Yeah.
And I had a glass of wine sitting on the counter in front of them. The basket of fresh eggs from my chicken coop was
Those are like gold. Those are from your actual
I know.
chickens?
Yes, those are from my chickens. And I was cooking, and I was like walking around, I was like doing shit, and like I made one wrong move. I moved one wrong thing from the dish drain, and the lid and the chopping block went sliding down, and I couldn't stop it. It hit the wine glass, which went on the floor and shattered. And then the eggs came down after, and I had wine, broken glass, and broken eggs on the floor at the same time. Nobody makes a bigger mess than me. Nobody makes a better mess than me. I challenge you.
I would have been more upset about the loss of the eggs or the glass of wine.
Wine. It was my second glass of wine. It was a Rube Goldberg machine of catastrophe. Yes, it was like one thing. It was like that mousetrap game, where the ball rolls down the thing and then ends up in this thing and then it goes down. Then that's what it was like. And then the eggs went over, and then I'm standing there staring at it. And of course, I took a picture because I was like, "This is too funny." Like, there's wine, broken glass, and eggs. How the fuck am I going to clean this up? And here's the answer: an entire roll of paper towels with the garbage can right next to you, cleaning up egg yolk and broken glass at the same time.
Did the egg yolks get into the cabinet cracks? So everything is going to be just like
yes.
Low now. Ugh.
Everything is dripping down the side. The cabinets. The egg yolk is in my laminate floor. Like, I'm never gonna get that out.
Okay, Megan, what did we learn from this today?
I'm gonna have to tear off the floor. What did we learn from this? What did we learn? What did we ever learn? What do we have? Nothing. Okay. I guess what we learned is I should have put my clean dishes away, but it's like the laundry. Do you put the laundry away when you're done with it? No, you fold it, you put it in a basket, you leave it there. That's just what happens.
That's what the husbands are for. If you put the laundry, they're supposed to put that away. I mean, I'm not
for
doing
6 people.
Oh.
For 6 people, no. Alex, do you know what it's like to do laundry for 6 people?
I do not. I don't.
It is insane. It is an insane, never-ending daily nightmare. It never stops. And now we have Hangry, who has the stomach flu. And so he's puking on everything. And I've been sanitizing for like the entire day, which is why I didn't have a stream today. I've been sanitizing everything. I'm like sanitizing toilets, sanitizing sinks, sanitizing hand things. I mean, I'm a nightmare. And then this is how I ended my day.
Go big or go home,
Go big or go home. The only thing that would have made this worse was a bucket of vomit. Which I had.
Oh man, that's a day, man. That is a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Can you kick me out because I need to go to lay down because I have to like.
I love you.
But this was fun. I hope that everybody else doesn't hate me and we enjoyed this little. No
one hates you. Everyone loves you. Go kiss Aunt Kiki for me, please.
I will.
Tell her that I
go get your Nivea tomorrow, and everybody else go get their Nivea, and then just everywhere on the body.
Okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna let you know how it goes.
What am I supposed to do now? Do I just close it and then I can listen on my phone, or how do I?
Yes,
okay.
I will remove you, and you can just close it out. Okay. Love you. Love her. She's so cute. And honestly, the fact that my aunt and my mother fell down like within days of each other, crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Yeah, no shit. Thanks for the Nivea tip. I'm going to buy that tomorrow. We totally enjoyed the towel. Sleep well, Alex. Good night, Alex. Sunflower Day says, I love when Alex comes on. I know, me too. She has all the best tips, whether it's fashion or skincare, nails. You gotta ask Alex. She's fantastic. Love her. All right, here we go. Let's get through this. Oh my God, how much more? How long is this sucker? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, we're not even close. We're not even close to being done. We're going to try speed reading. I didn't want to go to the media to pressure Clayton to take accountability, but it felt like my only option at that point. I wasn't seeking attention or, oh, do you need to come in here? Hold on.
Yes, but I'm not seeking attention, so don't worry about it.
You're not attention seeking?
Never.
Are you sure?
Just good for the punchline.
That was Mr. Fox. He doesn't need attention, so that's good news. I wasn't seeking attention or fame, or we already read this. I thought we read this. When the news hit the press, Clayton denied that our one-night stand resulted in a pregnancy, and millions believed him. Did they? When the news first hit the press, no one believed him. Hey, Lauren. Good to see you. No one believed him, so this is also a lie. Why wouldn't they? He was the bachelor, the charming man who handed out roses on TV. Laura, everyone hated him. He was the most hated bachelor in many seasons. Everyone hated Clayton. No one believed him. You're a liar. Someone they thought they knew and could trust. No one trusted him. Everyone hated him. He got a terrible cut, a terrible edit. You know how it was. Meanwhile, I was painted as the manipulative, attention-seeking liar.
She lied.
What?
They didn't know me. Yeah, we do. We do, though. We do. The irony, the Daily Beast once called Clayton the biggest fuckboy in Bachelor history. Well, it's the Daily Beast. And so why would you not realize that he was getting a terrible cut from that? Like, people hated him. Oh no, the allergies are bad. My eyes are itching bad. If you see me rubbing my eyes, it's because everything's itchy. It's allergies. Yet no one seemed to question his version of events. This was the same man who on the Vile Files admitted that when I came over that night, we took our clothes off almost immediately. Oh God, here we go. And didn't put, where's the music? Hold on. We need the mood music for this. No, not that one. Yeah, this one. And we took our clothes off immediately and didn't put them back on until the next morning. He even talked openly about finishing twice that night. He's never denied that we hooked up or that I came over to take a pregnancy test in front of him. He confirmed all of that. Ugh, God. After I miscarried, I tried to drop the case. There was no reason to continue it. Clayton had no legal fees. What the what? Lady, he had to hire a lawyer, several lawyers, a team of lawyers to fight off your crap. How on earth do you think that he had no legal fees for the months of crap you put him through? So you're talking from August through December, and there were multiple hearings, and you have the nerve to say he had no legal fees? Oh, no, ma'am. He had Deandra's legal fees for being at that hearing in November. So God knows what that was. Not to mention all of the research, planning, motions filed, etc. Is she high? This is crazy. But Clayton hired an attorney, Greg Woodnick, who allegedly took on the case pro bono. No, he didn't. He didn't take it on pro bono as part of a personal vendetta against me. No, he didn't. Clayton paid him what he could pay him. Didn't he have like a fundraiser? He raised $12,000. I assure you that probably went to Greg. He didn't do it pro bono. Lawyers don't work pro bono for the most part unless they have a pro bono budget. They will sometimes have to, write things off as losses. But no, this was not a pro bono case. That's ridiculous. He had represented an ex in a civil case I filed 2 years ago and objected to the case being dismissed. Judge Julianne Mata of the Maricopa County Superior Court agreed, and the case dragged on for 8 horrendous months. Now, hold on a minute. Greg got into the case in December or January. January, February, March, April, May, June. That's 6 months. 6. Greg wasn't in the case until at least December or January. December? January. I'm not quite sure. So 6 or 7 months, but like dragged on. Who is the one filing motions for compelling people to lunch? Can someone remind me who that was? If you want to talk about somebody dragging this case, let's talk about David Gingras. Remember him? Just saying. He dragged this case with its ridiculous motions. Oh my God. Let's get to some of these super chats. Geronimo Kennels, thanks for the 10. If there wasn't a disenfranchised group for LO to pass off, now we have the neurodivergent. Amazing. Yep. She's already hit the people who've had miscarriages, people who've had abortions, people who have been in domestic violence situations. She's exploited all 3 of those groups. So why not add the autistic, really? Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Access to my patient portal is tightly controlled. That's good. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Be nice, Alex. I'm totally not coming to your wedding. I'm totally not coming to your wedding. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 2. Hashtag autistics are tighter. Oh, God. McCrae, thanks for the 10. Gotta go to bed, but hopefully this will be long enough to get me through my 1-hour drive in tomorrow. Thanks, Megan. Oh, yeah, we're at an hour 37, so you're good. We got you. Caress Heitzman, thanks for the 2. $100 says she's self-diagnosed with an online quiz. I know. Do we get the HIPAA release? Sean Poe became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It is weird in here, but I promise you'll get used to it. Dan Davis, thanks for the 2. Ring around the rosy and we all fall down. LR, thanks for the 5. I'm an hour behind, but seriously, my late diagnosed adult autistic daughter has never faked pregnancies and has 0 restraining orders against her exes. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, because autism is not an excuse for criminal behavior. Robert James, thanks for the 2. Did you see the Mad Bruce video I made for you? No. Is it in my email? I haven't got to all of it yet. Dan Davis, thanks for the 5. She put a spell on him. God compels you. God compels you. Exorcist. May the power of Christ compel you. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. My attorney works pro bono every time we Zoom call. Oh my God. All right, here we go. In the courtroom, Judge Julie Ann Modis sat there, seemingly enchanted by Clayton's fame. Oh, David Gingras totally wrote this. Can you hear it? Can you hear him? It was like she couldn't see past the glitter of his role as the bachelor. Her father sat in the overflow room with the Justice for Clayton's supporters. He allegedly called the case a circus, a shit show. No, it was a circus, not a shit show. According to the one witness, it was me who took circus and turned it into shit show. Because that was my interpretation. While they laughed and fed off the spectacle, it was like being on trial for something I couldn't even define. Being myself. Her sister followed Clayton on Instagram. Who? Judge Mata's sister? Oh, that's a new one I haven't heard yet. Nobody's ever heard of her. But even if she did, so what? Judge Mata's sister is a free person in America, Laura. She's allowed to follow him. How could I stand a chance? Well, maybe not lie. That would be your first thing that you should do. Don't lie under oath and you'd be okay. In her ruling, Judge Mata wrote that no reasonable person would cancel appointments during a high-risk pregnancy. But what's reasonable when you're autistic? Oh my God, no, she didn't. No, you didn't. No, stop. Oh, Laura. This is so bad. When you're too afraid to face the situation on your own that you can't even walk into a doctor's office, She didn't see me struggling to survive. She saw someone who didn't fit the narrow mold of what a reasonable woman should look like. And that was enough for her to say I wasn't credible. No, Laura, you're not credible because you've lied multiple times. We've caught you in your lies. We have demonstrable proof of those lies because you lie all the time.
She lied.
And that's why no one believes you. And that's why you're not credible.
What?
You heard me. She claimed that the petition was not filed in good faith. The petition was not grounded in fact or based on law. The petition was filed for an improper purpose, such as to harass the other party, to cause an unnecessary delay, or to increase the cost of litigation to the other party. To increase the cost of litigation? Really? I tried to drop the case after I miscarried, when Clayton had no legal fees, and she refused to let me. She even went so far as to state that I knowingly presented a false claim. Yeah, you know what, Laura? Here's the thing. You got caught. You got caught telling the judge that you had a miscarriage in November, but you failed to tell opposing counsel. You failed to tell Clayton Eckert that you were no longer pregnant. Then you waited till the end of December to submit a motion to dismiss, claiming you weren't pregnant anymore. So any reasonable person would be like, this woman is pulling a scam. Why didn't you call opposing counsel? Why didn't your lawyer call opposing counsel immediately and tell them? Despite having not only the positive HCG tests, but also the opinion of an OBGYN expert witness who never examined Laura Owens, who testified with 99% certainty that I was pregnant. No, a person who never examined you while you were pregnant does not get to say you were 99.9% pregnant. And there is no such thing as 99% pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. As if that wasn't enough, she wrote that there was what appears to be a case of serial fabrications here and elsewhere by petitioner. Yeah, we have lists of them. What serial fabrications? Oh, Laura, there's an entire Reddit page dedicated to your serial fabrications. There's an entire Padlet dedicated to it. There are live streams that are hours and hours long dedicated to your serial fabrications. Stop it. The case against Eckert was the only paternity case I've ever filed in my life. There was no pattern of similar, if not identical, behavior. Okay. How many protective orders did you file in your life? How many restraining orders did you get against ex-boyfriends, Laura? That's the similar pattern of behavior that was being talked about there. So you're trying to, push the dogs off the scent here by saying, well, this was the only paternity case. Of course, we don't really even know what her other previous first victim, or victim zero, as we call him, we don't know what he went through. We don't know if that was, covered up, or there was some kind of agreement to make it go away. Yeah, I think there was other paternity cases, but we haven't been able to uncover them because they probably settled with non-disclosure agreements. Judge Mata ignored the science, ignored the medical records, ignored the HCG positive blood and urine tests, all proving I was pregnant. She didn't care about the facts. What she cared about was how I acted, how I fidgeted, how my voice trembled, how I fell apart under the weight of it all. No, she looked at the actual facts and she was concerned that none of your stories added up, that you committed perjury under oath. And for that, she referred me to the county attorney and awarded a $149,000 judgment to Clayton for his legal fees, which had allegedly accrued over the 8 months after I tried to dismiss the case. That's what happens when you bring fraudulent claims against people, Laura. You run the risk of being turned over to prosecution and fined. Sorry. My attorney David, Jingras, and I are appealing this ruling. But if it isn't overturned, I have unknowingly opened a door to something far more dangerous, where a woman's right to file a paternity case can be used against her. 30% of women who file these cases are wrong about who the father is, and many miscarry. Where is she getting this 30%? Oh my God. Stop it. If my case stands, it means that any woman, even with proof, could face no, Laura. No. Any woman with verifiable proof would not have any of these problems. And by verifiable proof, I mean an actual sonogram from an actual doctor. Not an HCG test. Fuck that. Like, nobody need that. You have to confirm the pregnancy with a Doppler, a sonogram, all that stuff. I mean, this is absurd. This is absurd. Any woman, even with proof, could face financial devastation just for filing. It means a man could ruin her, both financially and legally. Well, not if she had a proof of pregnancy, because you didn't have any. If she had proof of pregnancy, she's fine. You, on the other hand, are not fine because you couldn't prove it. And in fact, you stole someone's sonogram. You stole multiple people's sonograms. I mean, holy shit, lady. It means the simple act of seeking the truth could become too dangerous to risk. And all because a judge dazzled. Jazz hands, everyone. Jazz hands. Dazzled by Clayton's fame. Couldn't understand my autism. My tism. The tism is strong. Oh my God.
Right to jail, right away.
Oh.
This will get awkward.
Yes, Greg. Yes, it will. This is going to get very awkward. She couldn't see that my actions, shaped by a developmental disorder, weren't about deception. Well, what actions are those, Laura? Are you going to actually tell us about your actions? Have you said one thing here about what you did, what you actually did? I would have a lot more sympathy for this article if she just said, I lied, I made everything up, and here's why. Because I have this mental disorder or that mental disorder, and that explains it. But she hasn't taken responsibility for one thing here so far. Not one. When she says she couldn't see that my actions, shaped by a developmental disorder, weren't about deception, they were about fear. What actions are those? You haven't even said what actions you took. What are the actions that you took, Laura? Because so far we have read everything about what Clayton did, what Justice for Clayton did, what, YouTubers did. We have not read one thing about what you did. What did you do, Laura? What did you do? We've told you from the beginning that if you would just come clean and say, I lied. I made it up. I have a problem. This would all go away. But you continue to say, it's everybody else's problem. I never lied. I always told the truth. My story is the right one. And we all know that that's not true. It's a fabrication. They were about fear, about navigating uncertainty the only way I knew how, by withdrawing, by not going to appointments, by being mentally paralyzed. But the science that proved I was pregnant didn't matter. There wasn't any science. There was just some HCG test. The only thing that did was how I behaved. Well, how did you behave? Why don't you tell us? Warning, do not come in contact with Laura Owens. Whoever made this is a genius. Oh, it's Justice for Clayton. Great. Faked multiple pregnancies in order to trap men into dating her. Yes, she did. Falsely accused men of ARP, assault, abuse, coercion. Yep, she did. In multiple lawsuits, trying to scam men out of millions of dollars. She threatened Clayton with a $1.3 million lawsuit. That is a factual statement. Filed multiple false police reports and claims in order to win legal cases. We've seen the body cam footage. Maybe wearing a fake pregnancy bump in public. Maybe. Laura is a resident of Scottsdale, Arizona, currently 33 to 34 years old. Recently seen on dating apps Bumble. Oh, God. Has she really? That's too bad. Warn friends and family not to engage. This is a great flyer. They should be put up all over Scottsdale. Last month, the caption says, the Justice for Clayton group sent this flyer to my gym, the one place where I'd spent years in over 1,550 classes just trying to feel normal. After skipping several days, terrified of walking back in, I finally found the courage to return. Just stepping through those doors again was the bravest thing I've done all year. I would need to see proof that actually went to her gym. I don't know if that's true. So Justice for Clayton cult members. And anyway, if it were true, that's okay. It's part of their First Amendment. You have a right to do that. So whatever. Oh, are you saying the URL address is incorrect at the bottom? The R is a Reddit prefix. The rest is from the wiki. She made this up. Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, is this not even real? Was this never on Justice for Clayton? I actually like this flyer, though. I think this is a great idea. Oh my God, you're right. r/justiceforclayton.com is not a thing. r/justiceforclayton is a thing, and justiceforclayton.com is a thing, but r/justiceforclayton.com is not real. Oh no. Oh God. All right, listen, if you are a Justice for Clayton person and you made this, let me know. I like it. I personally like it. I think there's nothing wrong with it. These are factual statements. But if you made this, let me know so that we can verify that this actually was on Justice for Clayton somewhere. If you didn't, but please let me know. You guys have my email address. Wait, let me put it up. Okay. Here's my email address. If you made this, and I'll keep your identity, anonymous, but if you made this, let me know. And I will, no shade. I like it. I think it's great. But it would be great to know if you did this, if someone else did this, because if nobody contacts me, I'm going to say that Lauren and Bruce, who are saying that they think she did it, is not far off the mark. Because this r/justiceforclayton.com, that's not even a thing. That's not real. Oh my God. What a mistake. By the way, we've already archived this, so if she goes back and fixes it, that'll be hilarious. God, she might have done this. I mean, is there nothing to which she will not stoop? Although I feel like if she had made this, actually, look at the pictures that she chose to put on here. If somebody at Justice for Clayton had made this, do you think they would have used these pictures? Like, I bet she loves this one over here on the left with the hat. She loves that picture. She loves the one with the pony. She doesn't like this one too much with the hands on the head. She loves this one in the red sweater. We know that. She loves this one on the right with her and her horse. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we have funnier pictures than that. I feel like we would have used funnier pictures. Leave it to Laura to pick the glam shots for the wanted poster. The photos are way too nice for what we would have done. Right? We didn't do this. All right. Look, if you did do this, again, no shade. It's cool. I like it. I think it was a great idea. Let me know you did it. I won't tell anybody other than to say someone verified with me that they did make this thing. Because I would like to know. And if I don't hear from anybody, I feel like if you did make it, you would reach out to me, right? You would tell me. You would tell me because we're cool like that, right? You would tell me. I mean, the woman who made the Halloween costume meme, she reached out. She told that she did it. And I feel like if any of you made that, you would tell me because you know that I would high five you. All right. So, justice for Clayton cult members and the grifty content creators who have created thousands of that breadstick money, baby. That's right. You know what? Speaking of, where the hell are the super chats? Speaking of, what the heck are you waiting for? How grifty can it be if the super chats are not flowing? Where is the breadstick money?
Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me that breadstick money, honey. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Unlimited supply coming at you on the fly. With that goopy super cash making them cry. We're taking all our honeys to Olive Garden, spreading breadstick money like fire in the oven. Give me that never-ending solid amount of strong ink. Can't get enough since it's raining only money. $1.99 times 100 fat stacks. Hanging on the mic, spitting mad facts, making jokers mad cause they never gotta laugh. Cracking people's sides, making liars take a bath. On the mic daily and nightly, holding it tightly, poking the mighty plane in our T-Gold teeth. Register ringing, pocket singing, subscribers opinion, we're just here screaming. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goofy cash, honey, yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goofy cash, honey, yeah. We're the Pond Skunk Posse, swimming around, diving deep for the truth that's buried underground. Short, skinny jeans, latte in the blender. Swiping through the news, it's so fake, call it pretender. Reddit bros blowing journals out the water. Bringing big news like some Upper East Enders. No rolls, no pins, no Lambo budget. £2 doesn't for the breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goofy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goofy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goofy cash, honey, yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goofy cash, honey, yeah. We're the Pond Skunk Posse, swimming around, diving deep for the truth that's buried underground. Short, skinny jeans, latte in the blender. Swiping through the news, it's so fake, call it pretender. Reddit bros blowing journals out the water. Bringing big news like some Upper East Enders. No rolls, no pins, no Lambo budget. £2 doesn't for the breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goofy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goofy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goofy cash, honey, yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goofy cash, honey, yeah.
Beth, I can't believe I wrote all that bullshit. Yeah, we can't either. Ike Evanaris, thanks for the Aussie 20. As a person with high-functioning Asperger's, actually diagnosed by a medical professional, I've never had to cancel dinner and never committed perjury. Good for you, Ike. Actually, I'm quite an outgoing person who has an obsession with planes. Ike, I love you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for telling the truth about high-functioning autism. Fake Laura Owens, thanks to the 5. Oops, I forgot to mention my fake epilepsy again. So hard to keep the story straight. Dang. And Mishy Habees, thanks to the 5. Is she setting the stage to sue for discrimination? Claire Fries, thanks for the 10. I think she's doing this to establish a diminished capacity defense for her criminal case. But like I told Lauren, if she tries this, a state shrink will give her a real diagnosis. Oh boy. Wouldn't you love to see Dr. Muffins diagnose this one? Do you know who I mean by Dr. Muffins? Do those of you, have you been here this long? Do you know who Dr. Muffins is? I can't remember her name. She was the expert witness that Johnny Depp hired to diagnose Amber Heard. And oh my God, was she fantastic. She was so good. And she diagnosed Amber Heard with histrionic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder. And she nailed her to the wall. I mean, she just nailed her totally. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. If I was really autistic, the tiny ponies would have been nicer to me and not thrown me off all the time. Am I right? Oh my God, that's a really good point. Ronnie G, thanks for the 5. Bruce went into some epic rants. Consider a dating contract. You think I should send Bruce a dating contract? I'll consider it. Claire Fries, thanks for the 10. I'm just paying to get out of mom shaming. Oh, that's funny. Stephanie B, thanks for the 10. Get your grift on. I support it. Can we get Bruce from Oregon 21 more subs too? Bruce from Oregon definitely needs more subs if he doesn't have enough already. I love Bruce. Bruce cracks me up. Totally. Go sub to his channel for sure. All right, listen. We've been sitting here for 2 hours. How much longer is this? Oh my God. All right. I need a short break and I will be back in like a minute and 22 seconds, which strangely enough is exactly the amount of time it will take you to do a minute and 22 seconds of squats. So get off your fat ass and do your squats while I go and take my break.
You impose fatness on you. You did it by going, oh, I want the butter on the popcorn. Oh, I want the butter on the ice cream. Oh, I want the butter on the sandwich. Oh, I want the butter on the salad. Stop eating butter. Can you just get up, walk 1 mile?
Do squats!
Walk farther. And if you can't walk, crawl, roll, get dragged by a goddamn forklift. Whatever is wrong with you, just move. Ever. Get off the chair. Get off the couch. No one is coming to service you while you sink into that furniture, while you become one with the pleather your poor ass got on that Walmart couch. Can you try not floating into sadness? Stop eating, stop drinking, start walking, start doing anything that you haven't been doing, you fat piece of shit.
All right. We are going to speed read through the rest of this because I want to go to bed. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. Tired of Laura Owens. I'm not tired of you all. I love you all and I missed you today. So I'm glad that I was able to do a small stream with you. But we have to finish this up because it's 2 hours now. It's enough. Lynn's, thanks for the 5. Elo does not have it. She's a cluster B. My son high functioning. It makes me enraged her standing on the back of all these diagnosis. Dr. Muffins nailed Laura Owens. Dr. Muffins would totally nail her. Sandy Nichols, thanks for the 2. Get Dr. Muffins ASAP. Yeah, we need Dr. Muffins. We definitely need her as an expert witness. Okay, here we go. Who've created the grifty content creators who have created thousands of hours of content about my life, who turned a simple paternity case into a cruel, merciless witch hunt.
This will get awkward.
For the last year, I leave you with this.
All the best.
You've given the 3 men I have active restraining orders against, granted by 3 judges in 2 states, a platform to rewrite history. Laura, we are not impressed with judges who grant restraining orders because they hand them out like candy. I guess you missed that part of my coverage. But judges hand out restraining orders to tiny women like you, like candy. It's not impressive to me or anybody else that you got restraining orders against guys that you went in front of a judge and said, I'm scared. I'm scared he's going to hurt me. And he hates me. And he sends me some frightening text messages. And he said that he wanted me to die. We're not impressed by this, Laura. They hand them out like candy. So you got them like a Pez dispenser. You know those Pez dispensers with the clown heads, you know? Yeah, that's judges handing out restraining orders. That's no big whoop. That doesn't mean anything. Thanks to you and Judge Mata, they've gone from abusers to victims in your eyes, even though the court hasn't modified a single one of their orders. Well, maybe that will change, because I am hoping that we will have Greg Gillespie, a fundraiser for him so that he can get that restraining order removed soon. You even cheered as Maricini gave a 2.5-hour interview to one of the Justice for Clayton content creators, claiming it was his first time telling his story. First time? He's just talking about me now. He's told it to a judge twice, and the case file is over 200 pages long. Yeah, and that judge was an idiot. Sorry, but he was. You turned my suffering into your entertainment. Well, Laura, stop being so entertaining. You made a spectacle of my suffering, turned it into memes. They were very funny, though. Followed my every move like I was something to be hunted. You went to the press, Laura. None of this would have happened if you didn't. You didn't just stop at me. You dragged my family into it, even contacting my sister's workplace multiple times to tell them about Justice for Clayton. I didn't do that. I don't know if that's real. You followed my 78-year-old father's ex-girlfriend on social media. I didn't do that. Who's she? Her father's 78. Her father's ex-girlfriend? I don't even know who that is. Anybody? I'm completely at a loss at that one. I don't follow her on social media. You made death threats against my mother. No, that never happened either. Writing on Facebook, everyone shoot that C word. Who wrote that? The person that came out and said that wasn't her account was hacked? That person? Because she didn't write it either, according to her, and posted what you believe to be her home address. You even called Adult Protective Services. I didn't. This is the first I've heard about this. Falsely accusing me of abusing my own father. I don't know about that. You sent prank welfare checks, not out of concern, but just so you could later obtain the body cam footage and harass me with it on Reddit and YouTube. Prank welfare? What? Oh, welfare checks. Oh my God. For a second, I thought she meant like fake Social Security checks. I'm like, who sent checks, welfare checks to her house? That doesn't make any sense. Actually, and I don't think either of the welfare checks we saw were pranks. One was from an FBI agent. The other one sounded like the other one said she was a friend, a former friend who now lives in New York. And neither one sounded like a prank to me. Yeah, no. And the cops confirmed that one of them was from the FBI. The cops would not, I'm sure that they confirmed that. Let's just put it that way. She gave them a number to call the FBI office she was calling from. There is no way they didn't call it back and actually check it out. So the FBI does not do pranks. No. Well, unless they're, staging an insurrection. Then I guess you could call that a prank. I am tired. I have to finish this. Oh my God. How much longer is this? You paid to manipulate search results so that when people look up my name, they'd be sent to Justice for Clayton. Who did that? That was brilliant. I didn't know anybody did that. You stalked my clients, warned my gym about me, my competitors, people who had nothing to do with any of this. You stalked my clients? What clients? What is she talking about? You would think I would know about these things, but I don't. No. The only thing that I did was I did have an appointment with her nail lady once because I was in Scottsdale. So I got my nails done by her nail lady. That was it. But she does nails, and I needed my nails done. You have called me a waste of skin and bones. Who? Who called you that? You didn't stop to think about the human cost of what you were doing. You understood that if a lie is repeated enough times, it starts to sound like the truth, which is her motto, by the way. She has that embroidered on pillows in the casita. If you repeat a lie often enough, it becomes true. That's how you buried the facts, by constantly pushing the same false narrative until people believed it. And Eckert has encouraged you to ignoring the protection order I had against him, which clearly stated defendant shall not communicate or post untrue, key word here, Laura, or harassing comments regarding plaintiff online. If it's true, it's not untrue, and it's not harassing, and shall not cause others to communicate or post untrue or harassing comments. Yeah, well, we're not communicating with you. We're communicating to each other. No one's communicating with Laura personally. You cheered as he appeared on the Charlie Kirk show, where both he and Kirk stated I needed to be prosecuted. You do. Add me to that. You need to be prosecuted.
Right to jail, right away.
On a different show, he openly admitted the community of people that keeps uncovering and supporting me is tracking her every movement, giving you the green light to dig deeper, to tear apart every piece of my life. Well, when someone is making it their life's work to harm others, it's good that there are people tracking that person. There's nothing wrong with that. In yet another interview, he brazenly said about the protection order I have against him. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm going to test this. I dare. If the police show up and try to put me in cuffs for her, this is going to be a bigger stink than you realize. I'm going to fight this tooth and nail and say this is based on lies. Then he added, so I kind of got to the point where I'm like, no, wait. This is all based on a lie. So this protective order to me doesn't even exist. I don't really consider it valid whatsoever. And guess what? He's right. It's not. It's not. It was based on a pack of lies, which we proved, a fake sonogram and everything else. And we've already been there. We've already done this. You guys already know. You all know. So I don't even have to go over it. Let's just keep reading. We know the lies. I'm 5'5" and weigh 85 pounds now. Wasn't she 95 pounds in June? She's lost 10 more pounds. How is her head even still on? I don't believe this. That's 48 pounds gone since I learned I miscarried last November. I barely recognize myself anymore. This is the part where she tries to make you feel sorry for the thing that she does to herself. So she doesn't eat. She doesn't take care of herself. And that's somehow your fault or our fault or Dave Neal's fault or whatever the fuck. It's crazy. My skin is pale. My eyes are sunken. I look like I've aged 2 decades in a single year. Well, Laura, eat a sandwich every day, 3 times a day, and you'll feel better. Something you've cruelly pointed out on social media. No, nobody is actually talking about the way she looks. She's the only one. I've not spoken about the way she looks other than that she looks dangerously thin and she should get some help for that. But no one is who is she talking about? And as much as it hurts to admit it, you're right. I see it too. I see a woman whose body has been ravaged by relentless stress and fear, a woman stripped down to almost nothing. I see someone who's been pushed to her breaking point because of you, because of the parasocial obsession this case has fueled, because of the cult-like behavior that has surrounded it. So nothing is ever her fault. Everything is everyone else's fault. And again, she's taken no accountability for anything ever at all. Nothing. Oh my God, Kimbo, that's funny. She misses the calories from soul-sucking innocent men. Yes. I'm not here to add. Just keep in mind as you're reading her, all of this pity me stuff, that she tried to silence Dave Neal by sending a harassment order to him, by taking him to court in California. She tried to silence the truth, the only truth that was on the internet at the time. She went after Liz Neptune, a small YouTube channel, for absolutely no reason. She called the police on her, a woman of color, someone who may be in more danger than Laura Owens would be if someone called the police on her. She called the police on Liz Neptune, who had done nothing to her. She called the police in Liz's own neighborhood to report her as a harasser and a stalker. She put Liz Neptune in danger. Lily White, Laura Owens put Black woman Liz Neptune in the crosshairs of law enforcement in Broward County. Yeah, that's what she did. So before you start feeling sorry for Laura, let's just remember all the things that Laura has done, because it's gross. It's funny how she never mentions Liz. Isn't that funny how she or David Gingras never mentioned Liz Neptune? The black woman that Laura tried to get arrested or harassed by police. Isn't that interesting? Is it the autism that makes her a racist like that? Is it the autism that makes her call the police on an innocent black woman who may be at greater risk of being harassed by police because of the color of her skin? I mean, let's really think about the horrific things that Laura has done, and that's one of the worst. And we don't talk about it all that much. We don't talk about it all that much. We don't talk about how Liz Neptune's life was put in danger because of this woman. Like, I don't like some of the narratives that go around with some of these stories where you've got, people who were engaged in criminal activity who get shot by police, and then there's a whole big thing and people are protesting, and it's like, well, they were also engaged in criminal activity. Maybe don't do that. But Liz, on the other hand, was not engaged in any criminal activity. Liz was exercising her First Amendment right to speak. And Laura Owens decided to call the police in Broward County on Liz Neptune, a black woman, for speaking. Yeah, so AJ MCM, were you at the race on Friday? Yeah, I was. And it was a whole cluster, like you can't even believe. So Camelot left me tickets for pit tickets so that I could take my kid to see him race on Friday. And we get there, and of course I couldn't leave until it was a Friday, so they had school. So I didn't take my kids. I couldn't take them until they got out of school, and it takes me a while to get there. So when we got there, it was exactly at 5:00 when the race started. But Will Call, that had my tickets, yeah, they closed up shop and went home. So we were literally standing outside, going from gate to gate, asking people to please help us to get our tickets. And they were like, there was nothing they could do. So we heard the race from outside. Yeah, it was a total disaster. Yeah, it really sucked. Hangry really wanted to see the race. We could see the big, like the big screen. So he got to see some of the cars, but we weren't able to get in. And of course, by that time, Cody was on the track. So there was nothing that he could have done because we were so late. But it was partially my fault because I guess I should have made sure to leave much earlier. But even if I had left an hour earlier, it appeared that Will Call had closed at 4 p.m. We would never have made it by 4. Like, we just couldn't have made it that early. So it wasn't meant to be. I didn't get to see Cody do a NASCAR qualifier, unfortunately. But I heard it. I heard it. All right, let's move on. I'm not here to ask for your approval. Well, that's good because you're not going to get it. And I don't need your sympathy. You're not going to get that either. But if there's one thing I hope you take away from this, it's that you never knew me. Oh, no, I don't think so. I think that we know you pretty well, Laura. We know what you're going to do. We know how you behave. We know what your responses are going to be. I think we know you pretty well. My reactions, freezing, withdrawing, hesitating, weren't signs of deception or manipulation. They were shaped by a developmental disorder. Wait a minute. The freezing and withdrawing and hesitating is not what anybody is upset about. What about the lying, manipulating, and the doctoring of evidence? What about those things? Were those signs of deception or manipulation? They were shaped by a developmental disorder I didn't even know I had. I wasn't trying to get something in return for having an abortion. You weren't trying to get a relationship? Because that's what the contract said, the one that we just read. I wasn't trying to get something in return for having an abortion, and I wasn't trying to extort anyone. Oh, really? When you say, if you don't drop this lawsuit, I'm going to sue you for $1.3 million, that you don't think that's extortion? Get wrecked, lady. All I wanted was clarity. A plan some kind of path forward where everyone involved could feel at peace, but instead of trying to understand that, you judged me, tore apart my every move, and decided you had me all figured out. You know, I would have believed she had brain damage before I believe this, because she's fallen off her horse so many times that brain damage would have been something she probably should have gone with. Autism, not buying it. You saw hesitation and labeled it manipulation. You saw fear and called it dishonesty. Or let me rewrite this. You saw lies and labeled it manipulation. You saw extortion and called it dishonesty. I mean, what the hell? But you never once considered that maybe I was just doing the best I could in a mind that was overwhelmed by the weight of decisions that felt impossible. I wasn't playing games. I was surviving. I wasn't calculating. I was struggling. Well, see, this would have gone over much better with me if she had come clean and admitted to all the lying. Then I would have been like, okay, whatever. Great, she finally admitted it. But when you double down and you dig your heels in and you continue to say that Clayton's the one lying, like, lady, you ain't winning any points with anybody ever. I'm coming to terms with what being on this spectrum means, and it's scary for me. But I've faced harder things before, like last year. I've got this. I can just see her now. She's sitting in her casita, coloring the autism flag. She's coloring with her adult coloring book. She's coloring the autism flag. She's gonna hang it outside the casita. Just because like the blood over the doorway for the Passover, if you hang an autism flag on your door, then the angel of the law passes over. The county prosecutor just passes over. Just doesn't, and you don't go to jail.
Right to jail, right away.
Wait, that's not how that works?
Right to jail, right away.
Shit. Well,
And this will get awkward.
I don't know. I think that's what she thinks. This is the big play. The big play is, I have autism. Brittany says she never said how or when she was diagnosed with this fictitious autism. Ike, yes, there's a flag. You didn't know this? So yeah, there is. In fact, it was actually really sweet. So I guess when my daughter was in 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade. For Autism Awareness Month, they had all the children at the Catholic school where my daughter went. They had all of them decorate an autism flag for Autism Awareness Month, which I thought was so great. And then there were like local vendors in the town. They chose their favorites and they hung them on outside their storefronts. And my daughter's was chosen to be one of the ones hung up. And it was a really sweet activity because it during the week, they talked to the kids about what is autism and what are the signs of it. And how do we recognize the kids that we know that have autism and how do we help them? How do we support them? It was a really sweet exercise, I thought, because they know more. The kids now know more about autism than I do. And I thought that was great because there are a lot of kids who are on the spectrum and who need extra support and who need extra empathy from other kids. Not Laura Owens, though, because this is garbage. M169 says it's not a flag, a ribbon that has puzzle pieces with different colors. I'll have to ask my daughter because I feel like they gave them I don't know if there's specific colors or maybe it is the puzzle pieces, but they had to incorporate that into, okay, so that's what it was. They were making their own flags. They were making their own autism awareness flags. That's what it was. And they were using the puzzle pieces to do it. Oh, wait, Amy says there is a flag. Oh, now I'm going to have to look it up. Damn it, you guys. I'm trying to go to bed. Autism awareness flag. That is not the flag. Really? It's rainbow puzzle pieces? Wait, is that like for gay autistic people? I don't understand. Here, maybe it's this. Is it red, white, and blue? Or is it Yellow, turquoise, I don't know. I can't figure it out. You guys are going to have to Google it because I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is, but it is puzzle. It's a puzzle. I know there are puzzle pieces. I know. I need to go to bed. All right. And here's the truth. I'd rather be me with all my struggles, my flaws, and my autism than be any one of you. My God, this is so mean, girls. So great. I'd rather carry the weight of this diagnosis of being misunderstood than live with the kind of cruelty you've shown. Cruelty we have shown to you. What about the cruelty you have shown to Mike Maricini, Greg Gillespie, Clayton Eckert, Dave Neal, Liz Neptune? Bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. So I leave you with this. I hope you find out why you took pleasure in tearing down a stranger. I hope you figure out why you spent thousands of hours analyzing my behavior, making videos, and profiting off my pain. And I hope that when you meet someone who doesn't act the way you expect, you stop and ask yourself, maybe there's more here going on than I know, because the next person might not survive what you put them through. I almost didn't. And there it is. There it is. The veiled, unaliving threat. There it is. I knew it was coming. I should have had a bingo card. We could have checked off threatens to harm self, because there it is. All right. Since this is the last, is that it? Okay, good. Look at the hashtags: autism, autism spectrum disorder, cyberbully, and legal. I take no pleasure in tearing down a stranger, Laura. I take a lot of pleasure in uncovering false accusers, false accusations. Lots and lots of pleasure is derived from exonerating someone who has struggled under the weight of a false allegation for a long time. So that's where my pleasure derives, and also from the good jokes that came out of the Tonsil twins, because there were plenty. I hope you figure out why you spent thousands of hours analyzing my behavior, making videos, and profiting off my pain. Why? I'll tell you why I did it. Because Dave Neal was on the verge of also having his life destroyed. And as a fellow journalist, I saw Dave Neal struggling, and I saw a bunch of people not paying attention to what was happening to him. And I said, not on my watch. Nope. So I reached out to help Dave. So the thousands of hours that we spent analyzing your shit and your doctored evidence was to exonerate Dave Neal and Clayton Eckert. But mostly for me, it was more about Dave, frankly. I mean, I hate what she did to Clayton and Mike and Greg, but it was Dave that really got me, because you don't mess with journalism. You don't mess with the media. You don't go after with false accusations against the media trying to tell a story. That, to me, it was just, hit me in my wheelhouse. Okay. What else does she say here? Profiting off my pain. Well, I'll profit off whatever I can profit off of, period. Because this economy fucking blows. I had sent my daughter to the store today. I said, buy me 20 tomatoes. I need 20 tomatoes because I'm going to make tomato paste, and I don't like canned tomato paste. I like to make my own tomato paste, and then I freeze it and I use it all year long. And I just ran out of mine that was like from almost 2 years ago. So, and I didn't have a garden this year. So I say to my daughter, go to the store, buy me the homegrown tomatoes, the local grown tomatoes. I need 20. I send her $15. I want to see a 1 in the chat for $15 was enough, to $2, or to a number 2 to, are you kidding? That was not anywhere near enough. Let's see. How much do you think 20 tomatoes locally grown cost me? I will wait. Was $15 enough? Say 1. Is it? Okay, no one thinks 1. No one, absolutely no one. All right, do we have any guesses to how much money 20 tomatoes was? And if you were on my Twitter, you don't get to play. How much did 20? Okay, we have a $25 guess. We have a $22 guess. We have a 30, a 30. You guys aren't even close. You're not even greedy. You're not even close. None of you are you're not close. $58. This is a weird game. This is The Price is Right, Julia. This is The Price is Right in 2024. $58. 20 tomatoes, $58. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in New York. $58. It was the most expensive tomato paste I'm ever going to have in my whole damn life. Fuck Joe Biden and everybody in Congress, including all the Republicans who have allowed this to happen. How big were they? Well, they varied in size. Some were this big, some were this big. 20 tomatoes, $58. Yes, they were organic. And normally I have a garden, but we couldn't. It's a long story. I didn't have a garden this year. So I wanted the locally grown tomatoes so that they would be like my garden tomatoes, but $58. Come on, guys. So when you say that you profited off my pain, I go, well, thank Joe Biden for that. Because, damn, $58 for 20 tomatoes. Dude, it's a rough world out there right now, okay? It's a rough world. Speaking of, while we're still online, please, hey, tomato paste making video, please. I've actually made one, and I think it's on Locals. Are you on meganfox.locals.com? Because there is a tomato paste making video there. It's really easy, though. You skin the tomatoes. You smush them. You put them in, you boil them. You boil them down till it's like a sauce, and then you pour that sauce through a strainer, get all the seeds out, and into a slow cooker. And then you just cook that shit for days. And at night, you cover it. During the day, you take the cover off, and you check on it every once in a while and stir it till it cooks down, 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 down. And the only thing I add is salt. Bruce from Oregon, thanks for the 5, says, thanks, Megan, for being Dave's YouTube big sister. Love ya. I love you too. And I love Dave. And none of that's just going to happen while I'm here. Like, it's just not. It's not okay. SF, thanks for the 2. Squats and breadstick money sound great in the car. Yeah, breadstick money does sound great in the car. So does the other one, which I may play to get us out of here. So yeah, no, I'm not going to apologize for doing the show and making money. But like I try to tell these people who are upset about the coverage that I've done on the What the Hales case and the turtle purgatory in Florida, Levy County, people don't tune into this channel for the topic. They tune in to hear my opinion on whatever topic I'm talking about. The product is me. You're paying me for being me. It's not about Laura Owens. If I did another show tomorrow about something totally different, most of you would be here, you know? So I don't believe that. I don't believe that the profit was because of the topic. I don't believe that. I believe that it's the personality. And the way you can tell that that's the truth is that Lauren, I think she was on earlier tonight doing this. She had her audience there and they were reading the same thing. And I'm doing it and people are here to hear me. It's not the topic, it's the creator. So we're not here for Laura Owens, or particularly when people were here, you know, they accused me of the same thing with the Kowalski case, the Maya Kowalski case. And it's like, well, no, I mean, 1 million people were covering that case. You come here for me. And I'm glad that you come here for me. And thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. You guys are the best. And I appreciate you. Please keep coming back. Yeah, Bruce, thank you for saying that. This is a very good way to say it. You can open the door with a topic, but people stay because of the show and the person. That's right. And some people leave because they don't like the personality. And that's okay too, because there's enough people talking about similar topics that, you know, you might like. And that's okay. It's okay to change the channel. Oh, Amy wants me to look at my phone. Okay, hold on. All right. Look at my phone. What am I looking at my phone for? Dun, 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 dun. Someone should check the DSM-5. Here's a good comment. As nothing in there says autism causes fake ARP allegations, fake pregnancies, and fake medical records. How about fake cancer? Yeah. Yeah. God. Oh, I see. Amy, thank you. I see what you wanted me to see. Okay. It's the Autism Speaks criteria in the DSM-5, which is hilarious because the other person just said, check the DSM-5. Well, maybe we'll go over that tomorrow. I'm going to have, I think Legal Vices is going to be on with me tomorrow. I was going to do deposition, Lynette Preston deposition tomorrow, but with Mo in the deep end. But I think Mo's going to be here for sure. But I think we may have to talk about this because this is crazy. And Legal Vices is going to be here as well. He's going to be home and he promised to come on with me. So we may have to go over this again. I want to get Jeff's opinion and I want to talk to Mo about it too, because this is just outrageous. It's outrageous. All right. Yeah, Mo in the deep end is great. I haven't had her on in a really long time and I'm dying to talk to her. I love her so much. I think we're going to go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need to double check with Jeff and see if that's not too late for him. But I think it should be okay. So maybe we'll do an hour on Laura and an hour on Lynette deposition. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I got to go. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. What am I going to leave you with? Oh, I know. Let's do good times. Let's remember the good times, shall we? Because there are a lot of good times, and this was one of them. Good night, everybody.
She said she's not looking for a ring or anything classy. All she needs is for someone to care to ask her. To go steady, she's so ready for that leather jacket. She will hack it with internet manipulations and a variety pack of stipulations. She said, don't try to deny it. You clearly faked it. I'm pregnant, maybe. It's not a fiver, babe. It's not a fiver, babe. It's not a fiver, baby.
Never saw this. What are we seeing here? What's this? HEVN? Is this a... Are you seeing this? I'm literally... I can't unsee it. What the hell is that? Some babies, but there's some ladies from a blog. I'm not some slob. I'm on the job.
It says Fiverr.
Oh no! Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. This is why you do it live. This.
I'm not some slob, I'm on the job. Truth deep diver. She hired Fiverr. 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 She hired Fiverr.
That's it. That's what it is. That's it. That's what it is. That's it. That's what it is.
I mean, Meg, what unbelievable that we just figured this out.
One skull busted baby. Round up a butt skull busted baby. Hey, hey, hey. You defame me or blame me for some crazy lady's fame game. I was minding my own business when that uppy sold a tail to the papers in the world claiming she got railed. Sending pics and flicks and texts and shit. Thinking no one will question it. Walk the dog, you don't know me. All my friends are fucking homies. She couldn't sell me baloney and now a lawyer thinks I fucking know me. Time bomb bitch, she ain't more than fake up in marathon. Settle up, we ride it dog. Settle up, we ride it dog. Pawn skull, push it, baby. Round up the pawn skull, push it, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Your insults are war cries. Explaining leads to more lies. And slander on your shitty blog posts. Oh my god, you're so cringe, bro. Why you act like this is Jerry Springer? Owned so hard by some podcaster. He seems half crazy, maybe drop past the baby. ride it all. Come on, bitch, you ain't mom and faith, but we love it all. Saddle up, we ride it all. Saddle up, we ride it all. Palms down, pussy, baby, round up the palms, go, pussy, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Do it slow, so walk like. Play, leave some more alive. Slater on your shitty blog post. Oh my God, you're so cringe, bro. Why you act like this is Jerry Springer? I'm so hard, but some podcaster. He seems half crazy, maybe dropped as a baby, or led pain, eating blasting bullshit. What a pawn on his blog, more weirdness spawns. Saddle up, we ride a dog. Hot stuff, plus he gearing up the storm and backfield. Shopping keyboards for steel. Ain't no way, no how, no expert can conceal. That motherfucker was never fucking real.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Come on, bitch, you ain't mom and fake up in heaven, dog. Saddle up, we ride a dog. Saddle up, we ride it all. Palms go, pussy, baby, round up the palms, go, pussy, baby. Hey, hey, hey.
He's an internet lawyer, oh yeah. He's an experienced liar, oh yeah. He's got a DUI, baby, and a bunch of full ladies with tales to tell. Do you need a lot to save the day? Do you have a problem that should go away? It's just $50,000 to retain today. Trump stamp a liar, oh yeah. To lie about teens and even their moms. There's a string of suicides, ruined lives. Don't get fucked, special ed, he says it's fine. Trump stamp a liar, oh yeah. Fish a little lawyer, oh yeah. Hashtag a lawyer, hey yeah. Did you go out on an NFL player? Did you blow your chances with shady behavior? Did you stalk and lie about a couple of babies? Call Trev's employer, he likes crazy ladies. You've never read Emotion, Life is a chump. You're writing rainbow markers, you fucking blame Trump. Hashtag yikes, Texas, yeah. Motion denied, just bad luck. Stamp a liar, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Internet lawyer, oh yeah. Trump stamp lawyer, oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. Hashtag lawyer.
Legally, I know that doesn't make any sense, but that is irrelevant. If I go on,
not irrelevant.
it is
You know
absolutely
it.
no.
That
It
is not irrelevant. You know it.
Hashtag yikes, Texas, yeah. Motion denied, just bad luck.
Can I sue you for that? Can I sue you for that?
I think what you do is reprehensible. I don't like it.
Can I sue you for that? Can I sue you for that?
So I try to tell you silence not a game. I texted and called you, but still you won't explain. I really need you to love me with your strength and night. Even a week will do, you should know it feels so right. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh, oh, oh. Having the babies, if I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. Never felt this way about anyone before. Well, maybe that's not true, there were two or three more. But no to having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. There are the ladies who can say they are this tight. Having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. If you sign it, I will take the pills today. Twin flames will get doused and go away. Let me in, I wanna be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, love a vibe. Having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. There are the ladies who can say they are this tight. Having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. If you sign it, I will take the pills today. Twin flames will get doused and go away. Let me in, I wanna be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, love a vibe. Having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. There are the ladies who can say they are this tight. Having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight.
Would Nick, do you wanna have a phone call? Come on and call me, I never hear from you anymore. Come on the line, it's like you're ignoring me. We need to talk off the record, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you wanna have a phone call? It doesn't have to be a phone call. Go away, Chingrass, okay, bye. Do you wanna have a phone call? Or go out to lunch in the garden? I think a phone call is overdue. I've started talking to the blog on the internet. Hang in there, Laura Owens. It gets a little messy, all this fake evidence. Just watching the hours tick by. Chingrass, please, I know you're in the office. People are asking why I'm still on the case. They say I'm a douche canoe, and I'm an idiot. I'm in my office, just give me a call. We only need a phone call. It's about the case, what are we gonna do? Do you want to have a phone call? Do you want to have a phone call? Come on and call me, I never hear from you anymore. Come on the line, it's like you're ignoring me. We need to talk off the record, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to have a phone call? It doesn't have to be a phone call. Go away, Chingrass. Okay, fine. But don't forget, I could have you arrested with the cops. Don't avoid me like some kind of snob. You'll regret it if you do. Don't say I ever threatened you. Do you want to have a phone call? Say you'll talk to me. I'm really just a lonely guy, and I need to make you see. Okay, bye.
What a disaster. Here's the finale.
Dear Mr. Gingras, Esquire. Dear Mr. Gingras, Esquire. Dear Mr. Esquire, I'm following up on an exhibit in Greg Woodnick's recent filing. That was an email from you to him claiming that attorneys you opposed in other cases have lost their licenses and or ended up in jail. Please respond with that identifying names of those lawyers and the cases and case numbers in which these alleged events occurred in order to report these new statements made. I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox. I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox.
Megan, I don't know much about you, but at least based on what I have seen, you're not a journalist. If you were, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Calling self a journalist is kind of like Hunter Biden calling himself an artist. In my view, you're not a journalist, you are a troll, and feeding trolls is never wise.
Since I'm technically on vacation this week, here's a very short response. I'm not sure of the exact number of other cases where this happened, but in that email to Woodnick, I was thinking of 3 specific cases I've worked on where opposing counsel was later disbarred or otherwise lost their law licenses. That statement is 100% true. Note, I never said they were disbarred. That was certainly true.
I never said they were disbarred directly because of the cases I worked on, but in at least one case that was almost certainly true. All 3 of those cases are matters of public record. So if you're a journalist, you can prove that by doing your research and finding those cases. Shouldn't be hard of those 3 cases to involve lawyers who also later went to jail, prison again. Public records, so should be easy to find this. Because I'm such a nice person, here's one. It's Scott Rubinstein. That's a guy who was opposing counsel in a case I worked on, who later went to prison. If it really matters, you'll have to do your own homework to find the prior cases to verify this. There were 2 of them. Both cases are federal. Both cases are federal. Look it up. Fun bonus fact, go find the name of the prosecutor who handled most of that bad conduct with someone I can mention hints. Her name was Lisa Yo, so disbarred. Clearly nothing to do with my case specifically, but still a fun fact nonetheless. You say you're a journalist, you claim you're a journalist. You're not a journalist, you're a
resist feeding you this extra content for you're stupid yourself. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this extra content for your stupid YouTube channel. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this excellent content for your stupid channel. Signed with contempt, David Gingras, Esquire. That's right, it's David Gingras, Esquire. The internet lawyer. Gingras, I'm best by Gingras, Esquire. The internet lawyer. David Gingras.
David, are you claiming that the prosecutor who went after you for the sexual misconduct case, which I have always reported was dismissed due to prosecutorial misconduct, but are you taking credit for her disbarment? I just want to make sure I'm getting this right and you're including her in that list. If so, how did your particular skills lead to that result? I will be chasing down your random cases and spending all my time attempting to dig up what you're hinting at. It either happened and you can prove it, or it didn't and you can't name them because they don't exist. I can look up the one you gave. But as far as I am concerned, if you're not willing to divulge the other two, then my report is going to say Gingras refused to provide the names of the lawyers or cases he claims ended in disbarment or jail. So put up or shut up, David, you're the one who made the claim. Let's see the receipts. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Megan Fox.
Megan, this is why I can't waste time responding to you. Because you aren't normal and aren't acting in good faith. As I told Dave Neal, I've done tons of media over the years, and I know what real journalists look. And trust me, it's nothing like you or Dave. Journalists have a code of ethics. You know, journalists tell both sides of the story in a fair and neutral manner. You don't. I understand selling drama is what you guys do, and that's fine, but you do it in a totally dishonest and unethical manner, which is not fine. So final message you will receive from me for 2 points. 1, I am not taking credit for Lisa Bouton being disbarred. Never said that. No reasonable person would think that I was just saying this is a funny coincidence. Don't you agree? This is why I sent you a link to the case that explains why she was disbarred. Read it. If you can and you understand exactly what happened with her had nothing to do with me. Feel free to publish a story that says you think I'm not being honest about the other lawyers who went to jail. Publish anything that comes close to implying that, and within 24 hours you'll be sued for defamation in Arizona. Test me as the saying goes, that's not a threat, it's a promise. It's not a threat, it's a promise. And don't say I refuse to give this information, because that is false. I told you to go find that info yourself, because it's all available if you just take the time to look for it. If you choose not to and you imply I'm not being honest, you're coming to Arizona to prove that. And when that happens, trust me, I'll have all the receipts I need. I know you think publishing lies is funny. It's not funny. Ask Rudy Giuliani or Donald Trump. Goodbye and sky up. David Tinkers the sky up.
David, it's not my job to follow poorly dropped breadcrumbs to find alleged cases you claim exist, but won't reveal the names of for anyone to verify. As to your threats to sue me for reporting exactly what has happened, I asked for the cases and you only provided 1 out of 3. It's absurd and you know it. I'd take that to a judge any day. Now, like your client who is always giving a going out of business final opportunity to comply with her demands to date her, I want to give you one more chance to provide me with those cases where you say your stunning legal prowess led to disbarments and or jail for the opposing attorneys. Before I share these emails with the public, which is 100% my prerogative, as I identify all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Feel free to block my email address if you don't want to receive any more emails. As a member of the press, I don't respond to threats and will reserve the right to ask you, the attorney, in a high-profile case I'm covering, questions of newsworthy importance. When they come up, you certainly don't have to respond, but we both know you can't help yourself. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox. Certainly don't have to respond.